No! Ah, boo.
What?
These Thicket Squadron missions keep making me sadder and sadder. So all of the priority... I know you guys can't see the list right now, but all of the priority missions, out of all of them, of which there are many, you can only do one per week. So the next thing you have to move over to is the routine missions. And apparently if you run a routine mission, that one's locked out for the week as well. It's not all of them, but still, there's not that many routine missions. Gosh dang it, Squadrons. You're making this hard on me. Okay, they need less tactical. Well. I mean, maybe I could get rid of Sicily? Nope. 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 Ah, dang it. Oh, come on, man. Fuck. Alright, yeah, whatever, get them out of here. Man. What a nice gothic book. Ooh. Afghanistan. Okay, so I need to go to Silius? Silius? Oh, and then I need to sell that, yeah. Well, they did pay me back. Oh, that's nice. By the way, if you wanted your squadron to be self-sufficient, make sure to have at least one guy who has like a chance to give you back Grand Company seals. It should basically pay for itself, whichever mission they run. I'm not 100%, I'm still kind of testing the numbers, but it seems like they will pay for more than what the cost of the mission is. So, if you don't want to have to go through the extra effort of making sure you have enough to keep sending them out,
So far, I haven't had any. So far, I haven't had any real issues like with sending them out with the seals.
I realize you guys have nothing else to really spend your seals on because, like, okay, you can get yourself, like, as you rank up, you can get yourself, like, chocobo barding or minions or, like, you can get some of those things, but those are, like, one-time purchases and then you're done. I realize because I'm struggling with my seals because of the fact that I'm trying to save up for Heaven's Ward relic things, which they are kind of expensive. It's like 5,000 per. I'm also trying to, I'm using the allied seals for ventures, which get burnt through every frickin' hour if I keep up with it. And then, you know, sending them out and all that. It's like, yeah. It's not like I'm desperate for it, but yeah, I guess I do have more I'm spending it on. Those ventures will absolutely tear through you. If you're curious where Silas fucking person is, they're located by the Goldsmiths Guild, teleport Aetherite, and you just go to the west. There's a little shop in the corner there. Oh, they sell gems. Wow. So if you really didn't want to craft gems while you're leveling up your crafters, I guess you can come here. I don't think they have shops like that in other future DLCs. Sphene! They got a Sphene? Oh! What am I looking for? Frickin' Danburite? Danburite? Danburite. Yeah, that thing. Don Burton. All classes level 28. Is my Fisher actually level 28 yet? Hang on. Yes! He can do it! Ha-ha!
Oh, wait a minute. Where do I see marks again?
Marks?
Yeah, the company marks weekly.
Oh. Well, I was gonna say Control C, but that doesn't work for you. Holy gosh, where is it? What's the button? Yeah. Okay, under character, there is, I just saw it, where was it? Currency. Yeah, under portraits, above character is currency. In the currency tab, it's... You're looking for allied seals or company seals?
Oh, the mark I got for the week.
Oh, your inventory. In the quest bag.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, gloves and boots. Gloves, lavender, what am I wearing?
Oh. Just gonna teleport there, don't mind me.
Gloves. Lavender. And then boots are desert. Yeah, desert yellow, okay. Why do I have boots I can't dye? What the fick? Okay, hang on. Which of these dang sets has boots I can dye? Ah, these? Fantastic. Now I shouldn't have as much of a gosh dang problem dyeing things. I apparently had the dress shoes on, probably from a frickin' fashion report ages ago. Oh, Air Force One? Yeah. But you got story to do, dog. I ain't doing no Air Force. Whoa, whoa. Holy
Going
gosh,
up
I
and down
can't
this
click
area
this
and
menu! Oh my gosh, that was bad. Okay.
going up and down this place and can't find the mark.
What's your mark?
Vuoko. I just saw what's it called, the Condor that's in the outer La Nasia.
There's a corner I think called Hermit's Shack that like hunt marks tend to hang out in.
I was just there and it wasn't there.
Oh, okay.
I haven't seen anything to say your mark is to the northeast or something like that.
Yeah, you always have to be close enough. Gosh. I honestly don't even know if I'm gonna buy the gosh dang thing when I can.
Oh, hold up. He sends a mark to the north.
He sensed it! Meanwhile, Tall is not accepted my invite. Fiend!
I didn't see an invite.
Invite!
Yeah, see? Now I see one.
Ah, I don't believe you. Was our quest over in Kurthus? I think it was in Kurthus. Oh gosh.
Yeah, we're in Kurthus.
Game Plus.
It's right at it's right at Camp Dragonhead.
On it. Oh my gosh. I learn every day a new restriction that New Game Plus has, and this one has got to be both the funniest and the most frickin' tragic. What? I can't enter New Game Plus while undertaking a leave.
Huh.
That's silly.
I have no idea why. That's something I specifically can't do. Okay. Well, I'll just abandon those then. Game? Yep, I tell you, the game's coding is made of an extra special kind of spaghetti, because holy fick. They are indeed gosh dang special. Alright, Dragonhead. Yeah.
Got it.
Was playing Monk. And then when Monk's level 60, I swap over to Samurai. And then at that point, I can only be overleveled. Wee.
So we're gonna start off with leveling today.
I don't know how quickly we could speed that, unless you want to do just the leveling roulette. Where the fit? Oh, holy gosh! I was turned around so badly I couldn't find the freaking room.
What? You don't know where to find a horse font?
No. Apparently not when I'm backwards. So I'm just like, where are we going? Don't mind the blasphemy. Yeah. I don't think you answered my question, Darth.
Oh, what was the question?
The question was, are you just wanting to do the leveling roulette, or are you trying to do all dailies?
Just the leveling roulette.
Okay. We'll let Tall finish his cutscene.
All right.
Alright, what classes you want to be?
I'm gonna run
One
Dragoon.
needs leveling.
Dragoon!
My paladin needs a little bit to 60.
Needs questing. Alright. Drink your milk.
Oh, that's true.
Man,
While
I
you're
have, a
setting
lot
stuff up,
of,
I'm just gonna refill my drink.
I have a lot of blasphemies hanging out in here. I don't think Bahamut's Brood is as much of a blasphemy.
Oh yeah, sometime earlier I managed to get Leap of Faith with the pain cones, and there was a whole discussion about it in the chat box.
Oh
I'm
yeah,
gonna
no.
show you it later.
Every single time there's one there, like the last time I did it as well, there was very much like someone was like, yeah, I don't know how, but I managed to do this one time, in one try. And everyone's like, you either do it in one try or you're here forever.
I mean, I did take a snapshot of it, so I could just read it to you from here.
No, that's fine.
That's fine. As in, you want to read it now or see it later?
We're waiting on Tall to come back, so just go ahead.
I'm back.
Never mind. Waiting on a healer. I think Olair's like this wyvern, but purple and has like a unicorn helmet. This, by the way, is a custom deliveries mount.
Oh, of course.
He's got cannons! Alright, best of luck. Wait. Why did I receive that? The goblin wasn't gonna bite me, dog. Oh my gosh, this is back when I don't have a full AoE rotation. Ew. Ew. Because of the way that monk works, it ends up being fucking weirder. Because basically, what part you can't AoE rotate, you have to then single target. Because you're still trying to upkeep certain things. Oh, I should open the door, my bad. At least I got the key. I've been running tank the last couple times, so when I saw that the boss wasn't red, I was like, no, gosh, shit.
Instinct.
There was nothing I could do, so I didn't press a dang thing. I was just like, no. It just upset me. That's all. Ah, beautiful rotations. I think it did like a spray. I don't know. Yeah, maybe I should turn particles back on. It's kind of sad to not see them. I just see guns circling you instead, and it's kind of weird.
Oh, I don't have my area effect yet.
Yeah. Ninja and Dragoon, the two that go, yeah, I can AoE.
And this goes back to like one of our earlier discussions where everybody's been requesting like we get reduced versions of all the spells later.
Yeah, so you can still keep your kit and have the same buttons, it's just, you know, scaled more. Honestly, that would require so much work on Squeenix's part, though.
Yeah.
Because you'd have to scale everything. And they pseudo do that. If you ever look at the passives and traits of things, you'll notice there's a lot of things in there that are like, yeah, this makes your basic combo, you know, have higher potency, or you're like, they already kind of have that. Oh, by the way, a trick for whenever you do start leveling Pugilist, if you choose not to AoE targets, you just focus down on single targeting. As soon as that one that you're targeting dies, you can then use the, what's it called? Steeled meditation, because you're technically not in combat with anything. But if you AoE, you won't be able to do that.
Okay.
It's not super important, it just gives you a little bit of a better alpha strike for every target you hit. It's probably still optimal to AoE, but it's just a fun little thing that you can do. Brave Locks? No. Bad. Oh, sparkles. Wait, do I just shoot to the heavens? On the second eft.
Got it.
Thank you. You're starting to earn my trust. Don't lose it now.
I've been playing Massive so long I forgot where I put my stun. It's like, where the fuck did I put that? The hilarious part is right where my heal 2 is.
Of course.
For the most part, I try to keep all my stuns in the same spot, regardless of class.
Yeah. Because more often than
Okay,
not, everyone has the same stun button, because it's a roll ability. So you can just go, this is the stun button across all classes.
Oh, bubble. Okay.
Get out of that.
Thank you.
Oh my gosh, my son's on cooldown!
I got it.
You got it so fast.
Oh, this isn't the boss that gets eaten, is it?
Yeah, it is.
Oh, okay.
Honestly, it technically doesn't even get eaten. The dragon just goes, "Hey, you're making a ruckus. Shut up."
Stop. Open the door.
It's actually kind of like something that happens in Nunjel Intrude. Like, I don't know how many of the bosses you find in that one, but yeah.
Probably not that many.
All right, let's not pull this entire room and die, because I don't know this healer, and I don't trust them.
If you think that way of every healer, you're always gonna have tiny pulls.
If it was you, then I'd trust them more, because I can talk to you.
Yeah. Like, the first rule is to trust yourself. The second rule is then to understand where the healer's at. By now, you should have figured out where the healer's at. In fact, generally, you can tell after the first pull. You don't need to be in communications with them. But it's something you'll figure out as you go.
Yeah.
Because whoever was in that dungeon with the baby healer, I could tell by first pull. I could tell. Because it starts off with you use your basic cooldowns for MIDI. Then you see how much your health is going up or down. I'm gonna scooch over here.
You just happen to overlap each other.
Yep. But then it's how much your health is going down and whether or not you need to pop bigger cooldowns. And then, if you're still not certain, watch what they're doing. Because once you pop your cooldowns, you mostly can just, you know, pop AoEs as tanks, so you could actually then observe. And if you see your healer just standing around, that's your first sign. Don't pull more. Wait a second. Okay.
Just get it.
Yeah, no. Actually, really good DPS. Look at that.
Nice.
Yeah.
Skip those phases. No, it's a bad sign when you get to the point where I'm actually just watching the healer. That's a bad time. I've had it happen where I literally just pause what I'm doing. I'm still, like, you know, maintaining normal rotations, whatever, but I literally just, like, scrutinize the healer, like, what the frick are you doing? Hello, I would have come sooner and asked about joining, but I have to attempt to host a Game Center CX for an hour soon as usual. My connection to whatever US node right now is horrible, supposedly because of a stupid World Cup game happening.
Yes. Sports ball.
Sports ball!
This time, world sports ball.
Yeah, the world is the sport. Right? That's how it works? Oh, bye, Darth!
It's Air Force One, so yeah.
Oh. Okay. Yeah, I did see you on. I just figured it'd be rude to just, you know, throw an invite out of the blue. And you were on another world server at the time. But thank you for joining. I think the last couple discussions I've been having with these two is basically about healers, because we've had an interesting display of them recently. Took me twice as long as usual to finish a book because of the lag. Ooh. Yeah. I kind of hope they give a little more TLC to the servers, but I'm not sure. I guess Dynamis is technically their TLC. If you don't know the story of Dynamis, it basically is the server that was designed to protect against the spill-off of people during a new expansion's launch. It was the only server when the expansion had launched that basically people could log into.
Jesus.
No one was allowed to go into the others. It seems impossible not to do the 3 duties of a book without encountering Dynamis shenanigans. Yep. Mm-hmm. Look, I love Dynamis. I truly do love Dynamis. My gosh, the poor server is unloved. Last set there was a healer using Cure 3's single target. Oh, gosh. Hey, I think I know a healer like that. He might be in the room with us. It was something about how I think it cost just as much to do the AoE and give shields to everyone as it was to cast Adloquium single target, and left in the middle of Cutter's Cry, so we waited 20 minutes for another healer to join.
Jesus.
Yeah. Those stories, they're not as uncommon as they perhaps should be, but I am I'm familiar with those stories. We had a special baby prince boy in Cutter's Cry recently.
What that ADC we ran into?
Yeah, it was I think it was like a red mage or something. Who
I think it was a pugilist actually.
might have been, you know what? It was a pugilist, that's right. And his DPS was terrible. I don't need meters to tell when the DPS is bad. I don't need that. Bosses will tell me. But I ran into two ninjas who use Rayton on single target instead of Doton. It always stands out when it happens because it's sadly uncommon at level 50 content. I think the reason for that might have been because they couldn't cast Doton. I think Doton is a three Mudger one. So I think they might not have been able to cast it. I'm sorry to defeat your joy for a moment, but I think they just couldn't pick up. Oh, right. Tall, I need to teach you some ninja etiquette real quick. Hang on. Alright, let me see. Alright, this is very important, similar to how you must always LB. But I need you to understand, if you see this pop up on a ninja, you must call them out on it.
Hey.
The bunny.
I know what that means. It's fine. You fucked up. It's fine.
I had a great time calling out this one ninja. It's like, messed up again. It's like, please stop. Yeah. Rayton is definitely a 2 cast, but Doton, it's not Doton. Dang it. Which one's freaking Doton? Is it? Nope. Literally the last one. Well. Yeah. Yeah, it's a 3-coster. I think every job needs to have a big creature spawn at the top of their head with a sign they failed when they screw up their rotation. How unfair that only ninjas have something like that. The sad thing is, I think ninjas are basically the only ones that really have a memorization related to their actual kit. Monks, they get like kind of flashy things to just say, hey, press this, but it's like, you can pick it up, but it's not that bad. I don't know. Ninjas are definitely rare in the fact that they have explicitly a failure requisite. But yes, all DPS should be called out for being bad. yes, it's very important etiquette that you know. You must call them out. I don't care if you have to make a
hi.
macro. They must be called out.
Oh.
Oh, fuck. Aurelian, ever a welcome sight. I'm trying to think who would wield that fucking shield back there. Maybe it's 2 shields put together, theoretically? That'd make more sense. Our hearts have been stoked to blazing in preparation for your arrival. It would not do for such a distinguished personage to catch cold whilst enjoying our hospitality. I like that he stokes the hearth for us and not Alphino, who's actually freezing. Secure an Ellison, boy, suck it up. And the funny thing is, the Mugu Mugu rabbit is actually originally a failed state of getting a bad slot roll from the gambler character set from Final Fantasy VI. Nothing to do with it, just... Oh my gosh. You know what? Now I kind of hope that the next range DPS is going to be a gambler, so that someone else could join the ninjas in the fail. We need it, man. We need it.
Gets lucky slots. It breaks the game, but also can just murder the party at random. Pure RNG.
No one would ever want... Like, I would take that as a limited job similar to Blue Mage. Because Blue Mage is Chaos Incarnate. But having that in, like, a normal role thing where you could just, like... You have to deal with the mechanics and also hope you never see that class. It's like, oh gosh.
Yeah, it'd be like this one Sonic parody video where you remember in Sonic X how sometimes Eggman would just use a slot machine to decide which robot he was going to send out next.
Mm-hmm.
Well, in the parody, he used that, and then it was like self-destruct slot. He's like, wait, what?
Gambling is bad and you shouldn't do it, and this is why. But god dang, is it funny.
Cool.
The gesture is much appreciated. I fear I shall ever struggle in cold climes. Dot there tells me he did not do that for Alphino. He's just like, good Master Alphino. An honor, as always. He didn't fucking do it for Alphino.
I'll think about it.
I just like how the character looked over like, still having trouble with cold climates, huh?
Maybe you shouldn't wear thigh highs.
Maybe you should, I don't know, put on a coat or something.
Yeah, you know, maybe you should have something warm. Your mother would kill me if she found out you didn't have something warm here. Gosh. Thank goodness I'm not a servant. I'm just at risk. Likewise, Lord Hochevant, forgive us yet another imposition. I fear we have relied overmuch on your aid since you so generously assisted us in locating the Enterprise. Why is the Enterprise still always italicized? I'm sure that has something to do with, like, legalese, but gosh. Nonsense! Any debts incurred have long since been repaid. Besides, who can say what the future may bring? House Photon may even seek the aid of your newly formed Crystal Braves. In any case, I am simply delighted that the Holy See is at last willing to grant you an audience. No doubt your discoveries at Snowcloak helped to justify the decision. This recent resurgence in heretical activity is of grave concern to us all. But to the matter at hand, Sir Emmerich arrived in Camp Dragonhead earlier, and I am told he is eager to meet with you at your first convenience. You are doubtless weary from your journey and desirous to rest a while by the warmth of our hearth. But if you are willing to forego such comforts, pray inform the knight stationed outside the intercessory. He will grant you entrance and send word to the other attendees. As inviting as your hearth sounds, I think it best we proceed to the intercessory forthwith. What a word. Intercessor. You'll find the entrance to the intercessory outside. It's just around the corner to the right. Speak with the guard stationed there when you're ready to begin the meeting. I see no reason to keep Sir Emmerich waiting, do you? Let us proceed to the intercessor. Oh my gosh, everyone stop using that word. Stop it. I'll stop all of you. Fickin' no. Bad.
What, intercessory?
You know, you can say
Well,
it.
you were
don't
just
ask-
standing on the table.
We have been expecting you, sir. Pray. Oh, thank goodness you didn't say it. Pray take your ease inside and I should summon the others. I was fucking really about to lose it.
Bray returns to wave his hands.
It's like everyone has to say the word. They're legally required to say the word. It's like, stop! Just say, should I show you into the fucking room? Gosh!
Have faith, my friend. You need only state your case with confidence and clarity.
It's the boy!
Commander Leveilleur, it is both an honor and a pleasure to meet you. I am Emmerich, Lord Commander of the Temple Knights.
Alphino Leveilleur, at your service. Your reputation precedes you, Sir Emmerich. I think we will find that we have much in common.
Speaking of reputations, yours towers over us all. Does it not?
It does indeed, Lord Commander.
Nod.
I am not too proud to admit that I have followed your activities with an interest bordering on fascination. Full glad was I to learn that you would be joining us. Now then, shall we begin?
I'll be back later. Take care.
We know full well that the Garleans will return in force ere long. What is more, we have yet to achieve a lasting victory over the primal menace. The beast tribes continue to summon their gods, and each incarnation is stronger than the last. Ishgard is not immune to these threats. I must reiterate that it would behoove your nation to rejoin the Eorzean Alliance.
Once again, I must respectfully disagree.
On what grounds?
Why not?
Despite their presence in Kurthus, the Ixal do not concern us. Their territorial claims pertain to Gridanian lands, and it is the people of Gridania whom they harry. Consequently, the Holy See judges this to be a Gridanian affair, and Ishgard does not intervene in the internal affairs of other nations. Even were that not the case, our forces are wholly committed to the Dravanian conflict. We have not the knights to spare. As for the Garleans, we are not ignorant of history. We have observed the rise and expansion of the Empire, and we agree that it is only a matter of time before they resume their campaign in Eorzea.
Then surely it would be in our best interests to present a united front.
Mayhap one day, but not yet. Gaius van Belsar is dead, and the legion of conscripts he left behind lacks the will to fight. We think it highly unlikely that they will emerge from behind the walls of their castra for some time.
Forgive me, but if Ishgard's position has not changed, why did you agree to this meeting?
It was not only as a representative of Ishgard that I came here.
Pardon?
It is not within my power to change Ishgardian policy, regardless of my personal feelings. There is, however, one area in which I may exert a measure of influence. Concerns have been raised over the supplies House Fortin has offered to Revenant's Toll. These have led to calls for restrictions on the provision of aid to foreign powers. I can ensure that the shipments continue unabated.
Sir Emmerich, we would be in your debt.
No, you would not. For I require something in exchange. Of late, there has been a flurry of Dravanian activity, the purpose of which was not immediately clear. However, our astrologians have since observed alarming changes in the heavens. The dragon star waxes unnaturally bright, and there are whispers that it portends the resurrection of Midgard Sorma.
The fallen guardian of Silvertear Falls? That's absurd.
Full many times have I gazed upon the dragon's corpse still wound around the Agrius, and wondered how different our world might be if it yet lived to plague the skies. I do not know, and I do not wish to know, nor does any son of Ishgard. Yet the mere presence of Dravanian forces is not sufficient grounds to send knights to Mordona, whatever our astrologians say. As I told you before, we have not the forces to spare.
But we do. So you will intervene on our behalf if we agree to watch over the Keeper of the Lake.
Do you accept these terms?
I do. I will see that you are kept abreast of any developments. I regret that we could not come to a similar agreement on other matters, but I understand that you are not at liberty to
This
make
feels
such
like blackmail.
decisions.
What about its blackmail?
It's like, I can hold your shipments hostage unless you do this for me.
Well, I would
This
argue...
is probably closer to a quid pro quo than a blackmail, but yeah.
Yeah,
Fancier terms, but yeah. Mhm.
the blackmail would suggest that it's like something dark and nefarious, and it's like, I believe the point of it is like, hey, you don't need these shipments, but you know they are a benefit and a boon to you. Likewise, Midgard Summer may not be a direct threat to you, but if he is to rise up, you know that's not exactly good for you either. So it's
Refresh
beneficial
my
on both
memory.
sides.
Why did Midgard Summer attack the airship again?
Because it picked up and came into his territory.
Yeah.
All right.
I believe they were explicitly going to the lake because of the fact that there is a very high amount of ether located there, and they were intending on using that, and he's like, no dog, that's mine.
Nevertheless, I hope that what we have accomplished here today will serve to demonstrate to your countrymen that we can work together towards a common goal. Mayhap one day we shall look back on this moment as the first step towards a united Eorzea.
Mayhap we shall, Commander.
What is the meaning of this?
The caravan, my lord. It's been attacked. It was Iceheart, my lord.
What? By the Fury? All our precautions were for naught?
Just when we were starting to make progress. And to make matters worse, the caravan they spoke of was bound for Revenant's Toll of all places. Honestly, were I so inclined, I should think the gods were conspiring against us. Happily, however, I am not. I would know more of this attack. Let us speak with Lord Rochefort and find out what he has learned. But yeah, blackmail is very much like one side is not happy about it. Quid pro quo is more like we're coming to an agreement of, hey, I need this and you need this. All right? Blackmail is, hey, I have information or I have something that you like want, don't want, or whatever. It's like it's a one-sided thing is blackmail. We must needs find the heretics and... no, it will avail us not to rush. Let us hear what Lord Rochefort has to say first. Taciturn Temple Knight. You don't have a name yet! Wow! I have come to hear Lord Rochefort speak, not you. Dang! Understandable, but fair. My sincerest apologies for the interruption, my friends, but the situation is such that we must act swiftly. If you would be so kind as to elaborate. Iceheart's heretics fell upon the caravan bound for Revenant's Toll as it was passing through Boulder Downs. 'Twas an ambush, swift and ruthless. In an instant every knight was slain, every crate seized. Then, as quickly as they had appeared, they were gone. 'Twould be impossible feat without knowledge of the route, knowledge to which only a select few are privy, I presume. Quite. We can pursue that avenue of inquiry in due course. It seems to me that examining the scene of the ambush should be our first concern. The trail is yet warm. We must act swiftly, as Lord Rochefort said, lest crucial evidence be lost. You have a knack for discerning hidden truths, Aurelian. Why don't you go and inspect the ambush site in person? An excellent idea. Inform my men of your intent upon arrival, and they will gladly share their findings.
The knights here have some pretty cool armor, actually.
Yeah. I actually like the armor. You can get it specifically from doing Stone Vigil if you wanted it. I don't know if you'll be able to get their specific pattern, but yeah, Stone Vigil offers the armor they got. It's specifically
right,
the tank armor.
The tank armor. Alright, I'll look for that in my spare time.
Yeah. Yeah, I had the same thought of like, oh man, oh, was it south? Ah, it was south. Dig it.
Alright, to the scene of the crime.
But yeah, when I saw that armor, I very much had the same thought of like, oh man, I really want that. Then I went to Stone Vigil, I'm like, oh, it has it. Hey! Oh, that's what's jangling. You're jangling.
Yeah.
It's that fate again.
How's he doing? Well, they just started.
Want to help him out?
Oh, sure.
I'm on the other side of a mountain than you.
I'm trying to decide if they need a healer or not.
Get a ninja.
Can I even... Oh, this is Astrologian. Whoopsie. Huh? What? Target not line of sight. Wait, I'm sorry, I was breaking my line of sight? Excuse you? Okay, so they actually don't have a tank. I thought they did.
Oh.
They have a monk and... I don't know. They don't have a tank, they don't have a healer. Oh gosh, I don't remember how this works.
Because we have to... I don't want to say shirk the aggro, but, you know, whatever that mechanic is.
It's going to rotate around depending on who does DPS. They actually did clear out the ad, so that's pretty cool.
Uh-oh, 100 done. Watch out.
Jesus.
To chill. Oh my gosh. I don't even have an AoE. Ugh.
Uh-oh, we got trouble.
I'm fine. Ow. Maybe I'm not fine. How? I don't have AoEs. This sucks.
And then we got a chinchilla that's joined the fray.
Yeah. I don't know what I did to anger it, but I sure frickin' did.
Oh, I can't see what that is, so I gotta run.
100 ton? Am I in that? Oh, thank goodness I'm not. That would've killed me.
Yeah.
Keeps moving.
Yeah, because I think it keeps aggroing on the second machinist here.
Should have chose a ranged attacker.
Believe I've drawn its aggro. And... Oh, crap, that's gonna hurt. Oh, thank you.
I may not be the right healer, but I am a healer.
Yeah, I was just a little too slow on that one. Oh yeah. This whole number. What had it done? Fudge.
That was a rock behind you.
Oh,
That was
I'm taking it.
unfortunate.
Yeah,
I'm taking it.
Oh. Alright, I should be able to survive for a little bit. You revive him.
It doesn't take me that long to revive him.
Thank you.
2 more seconds. Done. Backing up.
God damn it.
I'm just a little too slow on that.
Yep. Oh, you know what? I could cast rescue.
Must have done a nice 100 ton, I see.
Go. Things have stabilized since you took the full aggro. Oh, new crowd coming in. Watch out. Might have to deal with that. Or at least I might have to pay attention to these guys because it looks like they're gonna take it.
Oh, I got all their aggro.
Oh.
Ow.
Don't pull them too far now.
Alright, good, good.
Whoop.
Oh, I should be able to do this.
Ah.
Okay, so it does less damage now.
Andre,
Oh,
watch
great.
out.
What? Yep.
This is where I rescue you.
Chinchilla, go away. Oh, it's not a that. Good. Who's done that one?
Let me.
Yeah, because that one was not necessary.
Dang it. Alright.
That bird's dead.
Yeah, that's why I'm not summoning my bird. He guaranteed kills your birds, unless you set them to healer.
Thanks for the heal.
Honestly, I'm just throwing regen on you and letting you take it.
And if I play my cards right, I can take these hits.
What a funny pun.
Oh.
Oops. Man, if only I at least had my AoE, it would help here. Yeah.
Is the other window still there?
Yeah.
All right.
Changes is being able to chill now, and the pugilist is hanging out to your left. So they're both still there.
Again?
Oh, no.
Yeah, he gets faster the lower his health goes.
Probably should have done that one, but I'll get this one.
Oh my gosh! He just kept scooting closer towards us. Because I think now he starts targeting at random.
Oh.
That's when he's doing like 100.
Oh, that was a mistake, but alright.
Oh gosh, I can't target them. They have their bird next to them. I can't target the. Ah! Oh, he's going. He's going. Watch out.
He's going!
Oh. I'm just staying back here.
Be careful, if you stay too far away and he decides to target you, he could possibly leash.
Might try to get back in aggro as soon as I can. So he doesn't move if he targets me.
Oh, there's also a Dragoon here that's not tall. Also, congrats, Darth. You're the most efficient DPS here.
Thank you.
That's why you have aggro.
That's alright. I'm prepared.
Oh, I blinked. I thought that was okay.
Bye,
What?
bird. Can I rescue a bird? I don't know.
Oh, I said it. Okay.
Yeah, watch out. He's immune to stuns for a while. Wow, that freaking clocked you. Holy gosh.
Yeah, we got him.
We got that's some 5k.
Alright.
Alright. At least people still sometimes do that. As soon as you get to Heavensward, those fates get left the fick alone. Nobody does them.
Well, we'll do them.
I will definitely get us to try. I honestly don't know if 3 will be enough, because they are beefy.
Alright, well, I trust you.
That.
I mean, we'll
And
still
then I
think
guess
and
I tried
try.
that.
I don't know. I tried running it as tank, DPS, healer. None of it mattered. It hit too hard or was way too tanky. Alright.
Alright. See the grime.
Move along, adventure. There's nothing for... Lord Hashaval bid you speak with us. Then you must be... Beg your pardon, Scion. We really do just look like a frickin' hobo, and I love that. It's just like, get out of here. As you can see, they left nary a crate behind. Tip the wagon for good measure, even. Oh, Well, things a bit odd if you ask me. It would have been easier to just steal it, though a darn sight harder to conceal it, I'll allow. Reckon they came prepared, probably with wagons of their own hidden away off. But pay no heed to my ramblings. Absent of proof, 'tis naught but speculation. Might be as the squire receiving care at the observatorium could tell you something more factual. That is, if he's awake. Unlike myself, he was there during the attack. Not that his presence amounted to much. Thank goodness we showed up here just to be told to go somewhere else. Back to the medical bay, where we keep talking to everyone.
I mean, it's like a constant war zone here, so yeah.
Yeah.
All those NPCs in that infirmary just get used repeatedly. They get out and they get right back in.
Ball.
Ball.
In here? Whoop! Ah! Not here. In here. Ah! You've come to ask about the attack, haven't you? We came upon them before the entrance to the Hall of the Seven Echoes. Pilgrims, we marked them as, lost and ill-equipped for a journey further north. Our leader called out to them and one stepped forward to answer. Slowly she approached, her silver hair flowing in the wind like melting snow. Just a young girl, I thought, some poor lost lamb in search of salvation. Our leader must have thought the same, else why would he let her draw so close? They exchanged some words I couldn't hear, and she leaned forward as if to kiss his cheek. And then he sighed and crumpled to the ground. I didn't know what had happened till I saw the snow turn red. And then there was red everywhere I looked. I tried to fight, but took a blow to the head, and by the time I came to, the others were dead and the heretics were unloading the wagon. I mean, they'd have killed me, so I just lay still and listened. I saw its people spoke of deliverance and resurrection, and they spoke of Shiva.
Shiva. I may have come across that name in 15, but I can't remember.
I remember making a really crude joke about Shiva when I was trying to play through 15 again. Boat.
But then I think I'm confusing Shiva for Garuda in that one. I'm not sure. I have to play it again to know for sure, because they were a little different in that one.
I believe one thing's always consistent is their elemental aspects to them or something like that. I could be wrong.
Yeah, but their motifs are always the same. Their design is what changes.
Yeah, so Garuda is wind, Shiva is ice.
Ah, okay.
It takes but one pair of loose lips. Welcome back, old friend. Oh dear, Alvino's looking this way. I do not think he likes being ignored.
Boy, you are 15. Get over yourself.
I don't think he likes being ignored. Gosh dang. Also, I will point out that woman over there is not an elf, but she's as tall as one.
She has the pointy
Crazy.
ears, doesn't she? Oh no, wait, the one in the knight armor, the fancy knight armor, right.
Yeah, the taciturn holy knight or something like that. Yeah, not an elf. Ah, you've returned. What news have you for us? It seems the Lady Iceheart does not scruple to sully her hands with blood. Who is this Shiva the heretic spoke of? Have you not read a single line of the Enchiridion, Master Alphino? Shiva was a traitor to kith and kin, an apostate who lay down with dragons. Now, we cannot expect all foreigners to know Ishgardian scriptures so well, particularly when it concerns the patron saints of heretics. Wait, you say she is their patron saint? Oh no, it all makes sense now.
My primal senses are tingling.
Lord Hoshafal, what was the caravan's cargo? Ah, if I recall correctly, the Diamond Forge had requested a rather large quantity of crystals. Do you not see? Iceheart and her followers intend to summon Shiva, as a beast tribe would a primal. Why else would they go to such lengths to secure crystals? I shall inform the Lord Commander at once. Lord Rochefort, you would agree that discretion is of paramount concern? Of course.
There's a bunch of soldiers here who could potentially eavesdrop.
I trust we can count on your continued support, Master Alphinaud. The Scions of the Seventh Dawn are sworn to combat the primal threat. Our support is a given. I will need to send word to my brethren in Revenant's Toll. Our entire order must turn its efforts to the prevention of this summoning. Naturally, that includes you, though I am sure you would not miss this for the world. Heretics, Dravanians, old, familiar enemies. This is something beyond all imagination. Oh, she's fucking gone.
After report back to my boss.
And she's gone. Woo! The persistent attacks on our caravan seemed little more than a nuisance at first. The heretics were a problem to be sure, but a relatively minor one. That was before I discerned the purpose behind their attacks, of course. Now, they have my undivided attention. After apprising Minfilia of the situation, I shall summon a unit of Crystal Braves to assist us. As for you, Aurelian, pray join me in White Brim Front. Since the incident at Snowcloak, the Knights of House Durandare have redoubled their reconnaissance efforts in the region. It is my hope that they have information which may help us to determine precisely where the heretics are hiding. Given our mutual enemy, Lord Drillmore should be eager to oblige us. I shall see you there then? Good. Hi, Jacob.
Actually, gonna think of it. What would it be? What would it be? Like primal senses are tingling, or like science senses are tingling?
Probably primal. Scion senses are another thing. Oh my gosh, we gotta go up the tower again. Alright. We go up 1 floor, we go up 2 floors. Oh!
I just see how many lawful characters are named after like food. I think the one out there was like cranberry or something. Ah, what the? Oh, there you are. that was your mouth just
There's
now.
roof access.
Yeah, but the shadow is just like ah.
Let's see, Alphinaud. Just so you know, my men have already started to arrive. Captain Ilbert always keeps a few braves at the ready in case of emergencies. Yamrick. Man, I can't wait for them to actually update his armor, because it's definitely outdated. Commander Levier's assessment is most troubling. If he is correct, Iceheart now poses the threat to Ishgard at large. By what means do these heretics travel so quickly? We must know, or our every attempt to apprehend them will be doomed to fail. Come on! My guy! The Scions of the Seventh Dawn wish to join in the hunt for Iceheart. Your assistance is more than welcome, my friends. Considering the report I just received, I dare say your timing could be no better. We are all ears, Lord Drummond. I was fucking reading Lord and ears and leers. We're all leers! Meow!
Oh, that's a really cool sword there.
Yeah. That actually looks like it got the visual update, but his armor didn't. Because, like, look at that metal versus his armor. I think that weapon got a visual update, but he didn't. Oh, no! Tragedy.
Is he a Dark Knight?
No.
Because he's got the Dark Knight emblem on his shoulder pad, on his pauldron.
Is that their emblem?
I think so.
I don't think that's their emblem. No, actually, no, that's not. I know it's not. It looks like a sword. That's not it. It looks like the helmet you're thinking of, but their emblem is a sword.
Okay.
But no, he's definitely not a Dark Knight. Ishgard has thoughts about Dark Knights. No, I think he's a paladin, but not like, a paladin. So he would technically be a gladiator? No, he's not even a gladiator. He's a sword and board man, but he just has a really thick and big sword.
And
no
the
shield.
gladiators fight without a shield?
Yeah.
There are definitely shields that are used for glamours that give you no shield.
Yeah. It's not the Emperor's New Shield, but there's one you can get in the Gold Saucer that specifically makes it so that you don't have a shield. Like the shield turns invisible, so you can swing without it. So like as far as classes go, I will say, especially because of the fact of when they start doing like duty support and all that, they kind of just nixed the idea of classes for NPCs specifically. Because obviously, like, we have to have classes for our own purposes, but that's not to say the world at large uses that. So, like, paladins, you know, there's only so many paladins, and they're specifically related to Ul'dah, for example. But that doesn't mean that there aren't people out there who could, like, utilize similar things with oaths and swords and shields. So, I don't know. He's got a big sword. I don't think he wields a shield. But he ain't a Dark Knight. He's a very nice sword, though. It looks really good with the visual update. His armor looks so freaking plastic. Oh my gosh. I can't believe they haven't updated it. It's a Mog Station thing. You can buy that on the Mog Station. They should update it, man. Oh well. A band of pilgrims was seen transporting a large number of crates to the west. Their garb appears to match the description provided by the squire who survived the attack. Alas, our scouts lost track of them at Snowcloak, the selfsame frozen wall which we speculated might conceal the heretics' hideaway. Suffice it to say, the disappearance of these pilgrims and their provisions all but confirms our suspicions. I've heard enough. My knights will join the hunt. I took the liberty of summoning don't summon here, Alvin, oh dang. A unit of Crystal Braves to wipe in front. Given the gravity of the situation, I trust you will agree that we must use every resource available to us. These are extraordinary circumstances, Commander. 'Twould be in our best interest to coordinate our efforts. Such was my intent from the start, Sir Emmerich. I always say it wrong. I say Emmerich. It's Emmerich, right? Fuck it, whatever, who cares? And so it begins, my friend, though I dare say it will prove an all too brief collaboration. Iceheart will not elude the combined forces of the Crystal Braves and the Temple Knights for long. Nevertheless, a wise man does not wager all upon the success of a single solution. There may yet be subtler means by which we can locate the heretic's lair. Mayhap Lord Dromont has one in mind. Ice. And cards and beer.
Random assets we pull for every cutscene.
I think cards are pretty rare. Yes, yes, excellent.
I point and waggle. Yes, excellent.
Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. My lady, everything has been accounted for. If there is aught else you would have us do, pray speak, and it shall be done. I think she's wearing the attire my astrologian wears, but blue. She's like, what the fuck is this nerd going on about?
Just going through your loot real quick.
Some still think these heretics did not pose a great threat. The slain House Photon Knights would surely beg to differ. I think we can all agree that a formidable foe demands a calculated response. 'Twould be foolish to dismiss alternative approaches when contending with such clever foes. They're so clever, they go, yes, yes, evil laughter! It's so clever. No one would think of that.
Good. As they're just like twiddling their fingers.
They need to twiddle. They need to twiddle. Where's my twiddle emote?
An actual emote.
Nah. At least not that I'm aware of. It seems as though we are always one step behind, our quarry ever just beyond our reach. Though I would like to believe that the tables are about to turn, I must confess to having certain doubts. A joint effort may succeed where others have failed, but it could yet yield the self-same result. Fortunately, we are not without other options. I trust you haven't forgotten Inquisitor Guillaume? Guillaume? It was probably Guillaume. Fit French. We have not. The mystery of how the heretic remained undiscovered for so long has been much in our thoughts, as has the question of what steps might be taken to prevent a similar breach of security in future. Accordingly, we have conducted an exhaustive and covert evaluation of everyone in White Brim Front. Though some were found to have committed certain minor transgressions, we identified only one possible heretic. If this man has pledged himself to Iceheart's cause, he will have taken note of the movements of the Temple Knights and the Crystal Braves, and upon recognizing their intent, he may attempt to warn the heretics. The man's watch is to end soon, at which point he must report to Sir Jean-Dramont in the yard. I would have you keep an eye on him. If he ventures beyond the walls, follow him discreetly, in the snow, with your very edgy armor. Maybe I should choose someone else. Should he meet with a heretic...
my dark armor would stand out.
Should he meet with a heretic, do not interfere, simply watch and listen. I have seen to it that the suspect knows nothing which could endanger our plans. If the suspect shows himself to be a heretic, we will deal with him accordingly. For now, we shall merely observe and mayhap profit from his treachery. The Third and the Temple Knights have begun their search. All that remains is to wait. See how the skies darken. Even the weather is against us. Oh, really? It's just snow. Sending his forces to wipe in front prior to his own arrival. Your commander is certainly decisive. Is the commander supposed to arrive first? Oh, up. Yep. I'm not watching you two have it. Oh, there's the accused knight. Don't mind you other two people who are having conversation here. I'm not looking at you.
Hold on, where is he? In the tower?
Not in the tower, no, in the courtyard.
Oh, that's... Oh, destination. Okay.
The suspected heretic leaves through the southwest gate. Oh. Best take care when traveling these roads. Wild beasts and worse are wont to lurk by the wayside. What a nice guy. We're so discreet. He has no idea what's going on here. We're bird watching. Oh my gosh, I just got reminded. Oh my gosh, I forgot. They actually do improve these style of quests in the future. The suspected heretic follows the road east. Yeah, in the future they actually do have it where you have to legitimately stealth. Oh my gosh.
So they have a reason for bringing out the hide skill.
No. Your hide skill doesn't work. But yeah,
actually making use of stealth will be pretty good.
They're never going to do that because then that would make Ninja just like a superior one to all the others. But no, it's actually very cool when they update quests like this, because this one is obviously like, oh man, I'm in the open, I'm so obvious, and then like they actually have, you know, stealthing around. And are you looking for a warm hearth, friend? White Brim Front isn't far from here. If I were you, I would. I'm sorry, have we met before? You seem familiar somehow. No? My mistake. So discreet, so discreet. So long as I keep being just a traveler, he'll have no idea. No. You can't see me past this fickin' tree. Oh, he booking it now.
None with your horns and cloven hooves.
Oh, come on, man. That means I have a lither leg profile. Suspected heretic head south. I have like your feet are more noticeable than mine. Mine are so thin, you'll never see them. But yeah, I guess, you know, I'm likely to get randomly shot because I'd see horns be like, ah, dragon!
They got the same size footprints, actually. Oh, whoops.
Yeah. Yeah, I think they just have footprint.jpg. Whoa. He's so big!
Whoa.
That's a fate. It just happens to be there. Hey, hey! Where the 7 L's are you? I'm freezing my bollocks off here. I'm here, you blundering oaf. Why are you late? Standing on the wall. Why else? I have duties to fulfill, you know. Your sole duty is to... Bloody echo. Lower your voice so they'll hear us in White Room front. Yes, of course. The Temple Knights are... Mumble. It's no cloak. This is what you bring to me? We already knew about Mumble. Our comrades in Boulder Downs will use the tunnels, Mumble. Dead before they know what's happening. Nevertheless, Mumble. If you waste my time again, is that clear? He has a pink cane.
Need to work on my eavesdrop skills.
Run away! He's like, oh no, someone saw it! Ah! Because we just book it! He's just walking back. Hi, big boy.
Do we kill it?
/ pet. Pat. Bye. Oh, it's back.
I think we're supposed to go the other way. Yeah.
Yes. Turns out we weren't supposed to follow them. Whoops, we were just supposed to report that yes, this is indeed a heretic. Whoopsie.
That's why they were going the other way.
Yeah, we were running to avoid detection, but still, I thought the whole point was to like, yeah.
Something about boulders down.
Yeah, Boulder
Whoa, that's a
Downs.
lot.
Huh?
That phasers out.
Oh, Great White Tarama.
Is that a unique one?
I mean, it's definitely a very unique pattern. I don't see it too often. But no, I don't think the fate itself is unique. I think that Tarama was related to a quest someone was doing that just happened to be where the fate is.
Oh, whoops. I think I went through the wrong door.
No. Oh my gosh. I don't... This only goes up. It only goes up.
Oh, whoops. I went to the bell tower. Whoops.
Well, did your investigation bear fruit? He is indeed a heretic. What else was I supposed to learn? I see. I shall have the man detained at once. His guilt is plain. Would that you could have heard their words more clearly. Yet the few snatches you were able to make out are nonetheless enlightening. It would seem the heretics are aware of our operation and confident that they can thwart it. Their comrades in Boulder Downs are key to their plans, which means it is key to our plans that they be rooted out and put to the sword. First blood. We've long suspected
Gain the lead.
We have long suspected that the heretics use a network of secret tunnels to traverse the highlands undetected. Given what you overheard, I fear that Snowcloak may be riddled with such passageways, and that the heretics in Boulder Downs are planning to use them to take our forces unawares. Needless to say, we cannot allow that to happen. A contingent of House Durandare Knights are on patrol in the area, and I shall order them to begin searching for the heretics at once. But knowing nothing of our enemy's numbers or readiness, I cannot say for sure that they will be sufficient. It would put my mind at ease if you would consent to assist my knights with the search. I know they would take courage from the presence of so storied a warrior. Pray rendezvous with them at Boulder Downs. If Halone is kind, we may catch the heretics before their plans come to fruition. Show them no mercy, Aurelian. The lives of our allies are at stake. Every moment spent dawdling is a gift to our enemies, another chance for them to slink into their cursed tunnels and appear at our allies' backs. Yeah, I wouldn't want them to
ambush
shrink
the
out for them.
ambushers.
That happens a lot. I mean, if you're gonna ambush someone, you know you're always open for ambushing yourself. Where are we going? That way.
Just so silly. Big Rogue gonna get plucked by his hand here.
It doesn't get any bigger.
Do you think like a Lalafell would just get crushed in his tiny hand?
It's very delicately picked up.
Oh.
Boy, over here! Whoa, hey, whoa, no paralysis! Thank you! Huh? try this one. Pick up their bones.
Did they ever explain the story of this particular area, or not yet?
I mean, Dalamud smacked it. I don't know. I don't know anything else about it. Dalamud smacked it. And so all that is corrupted crystal that basically like surged up from it and then froze. Also, all of those guys ended up killing all of those guys, but all of me killed all of them. I don't know. We're just that good. Yeah, that shadow sure is something. My knight sent no word of your coming, Aurelian. What has happened? What is that in your hand? Brutal parchment, discovered on the body of a slain heretic. This yellowing document is covered in a complex code of seemingly random letters and numbers. Yay, code! I can't
Time
read.
some code breaking.
By the Fury, those were veterans with years of service. And now they lie dead in the snow. Their bodies must be recovered and... No, we have not the men to spare. Not now. Not while Iceheart prepares to summon an abomination. The heretics you dispatched were not of sufficient number to contend with the combined strength of the Temple Knights and the Crystal Braves. There must be others, and I'll wager they are on their way to Snowcloak as we speak. To make matters worse, it seems the trader you followed managed to pass the heretics something of value after all. The parchment you recovered is a timetable of the guardsmen's watches at our outpost in Snowcloak. The trader was stationed there long before he aroused their suspicions. Would that we had caught him sooner. With this information, the heretics would know when the watch was weakest. They could use their tunnels with impunity and prepare their ambush. The timetable has not changed, you see. Of course, it will be changed now, but the heretics may already be in position. House Durndir must send reinforcements, even if it means withdrawing knights from the Stone Vigil. I can see no other way to safeguard the lives of our allies. Ooh, picture. Time is of the essence, Aurelian. While my knights make ready to depart, the heretics may take our allies in Snowcloak unawares. Superior training and equipment will avail them not if they are cut down ere their swords are drawn, but all is not yet lost. If you leave now, there may still be time to warn them. Make haste, I beseech you. Fly to Snowcloak and tell Sir Emmerich everything we have discovered.
I didn't know our mounts can fly.
I mean... Nah. Flying was not an ARR. It was just a turn of phrase. Fly! With speed! Go! Thick! Run! I don't care! Hoof it!
We
We cut out so quickly. It was just whoop.
Whoop.
Hello, Hippo Surf. Hello, Ice Sprite. Hello, Corner. Oh my. Hey, wait, come back. I was making a joke. I was making a gosh dang joke.
Hang on, what?
There's an A-rank right here.
Oh!
I was making a fucking joke, dog.
That honestly looks like something out of Monster Hunter, actually. We're gonna go for it?
Yeah, hit it. Someone else was actually about to... Yeah, if we didn't get it, someone else was just gonna get it alone. Hello, Fano. You enjoy freezing your butt off over here? Sir Emmerich, he's over there. Have words with the man if you must. We shall speak anon.
There's somebody over here.
We are at a disadvantage here. We should linger no longer than necessary. Here. Oh, Yu Hase! Thick nerd. Gods bless whoever designed this uniform. I would have frozen to death by now if it weren't for this great coat.
That's ironic. I think Alphinaud was the one who designed it.
Nah, there ain't no way. I think he just chose for it to be blue.
Yeah, but that'd be funny because he's the one who's always complaining about gold.
Aurelian, this is a welcome surprise, perhaps the only one thus far. As you can see, we have yet to uncover any hidden... Still cracking. If Halone is kind, we may chance to espy our foes in the act of emerging from their tunnels. It would be most useful to know where they lead. It must be here. I am certain of it. Why else would they go to such lengths to defend Snowcloak? 'Tis but a pity this discovery comes when our enemy has us at such a disadvantage. Forewarned though we be, the heretics know the terrain far better than we. I dare not think how many are watching us at this very moment. Confound it. This is all wrong. Iceheart has us scrambling to save our own skins when we should rightly be straining every sinew to find her and stop this darnable summoning. There she is! Come here, girl! Girl! It's not even Alice! That was close. They didn't hurt you, did they? They hurt his pride. Only my pride! Get the girl! He's like, come on! It's not even my sister!
I mean, now at some point, again, you said that she gets called Red Alphinaud at some point.
They do
and,
play,
and
like...
takes it with hands.
No, I'll just say would absolutely go after them for the mistake of twinhood, but oh my gosh, him being called a she is just so gosh dang funny. It's not even because they know Ali is like, they're like, get the girl. It's not that. They just thought he was a girl. Only my pride, Ida. There will be others nearby. We must see that they are given a similarly warm welcome. Commander Levier! Why are there so many potatoes running around? There's been a development, sir. Together with the Temple Knights, we have secured the entrances to some half-dozen tunnels after spotting the enemy breaking the surface. But that is not all, sir. We think that one of them may be important. Certainly, the heretics near flung themselves upon our swords to defend it. Aha! Just as I suspected. Amongst this warren of tunnels lies the entrance to Iceheart's lair. Summon the others, we're going in. A moment, Alphinaud. The tunnel in question is barely wide enough for 2 men abreast. We cannot say with any certainty where it leads, much less what is waiting for us there. Furthermore, we have no way of knowing how many heretics are still... I've got to say, when a Lalafell tells you, by the way, it's 2 men abreast, does that mean 2 Lalafells abreast or 2 normal people abreast? What are we talking about here, Papalimo? Can we fit 5
Yeah, what is
Lalafells
the standard here?
Because I'm just saying, the thing about a tunnel being too small for 2 normal men is you could then fit 5 Lalafells in there. And sure, they're not that useful, but that's 5 eyes at least. There's no way of knowing how many heretics are still lurking here on the surface. What if they were to converge on this point after we entered the tunnel? For all we know, we could be funneling our forces into a trap. I take your point. If the tunnel is indeed as narrow as you say, greater numbers would be more hindrance than a help. Should we encounter difficulty, our own allies would become an obstacle to escape. A change of plans. While we rendezvous with Sir Emmerich and keep the heretics at bay here, you will go wherever that tunnel leads. If you find Iceheart at the end of it, do not let her escape. We are the fox in a foxhole. Is that what it's called? We are the fox. Yeah. You venture into the unknown, so see that you are prepared for anything. I suggest you call upon your allies, though not too many, or Papalimo will sulk. We will hold the line, Aurelian. You may concentrate on the task at hand. Are you still talking about how... Yeah, uniform design, blah, 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 blah.
In the battle today, we will hold the line.
I am informed that Commander Levier has asked you to lead a party down one of the tunnels. A characteristically daring proposition, yet I can think of no one better qualified to the task. I bid you good fortune. Alright, stalwart Temple Knight. The entrance to the tunnel, sir. It's just over here. Had we not seen the heretics breaking the surface, we'd never have noticed it. Per Sir Emmerich's orders, we will stand guard outside. Please be aware that even should you encounter significant resistance, we cannot leave our post. Snow Cloak! Oh, this is a lovely dungeon. This is also a dungeon. This is a dungeon that there's one room that notoriously will kill people if they're not aware of how to deal with it, which is most of the time.
Funny how the entrance to this dungeon is basically like just a very narrow tunnel.
Yeah. So I'll swap to...
Like, what if they sent me in first and I got stuck? That the rest of the team would be, stuck.
Shove. If he gets stuck, at least he'll block the tunnel. They won't come out this way. Let's see. What healer?
Oh, right.
I mean, I could play White Mage and have a big stun, but White Mage sucks.
Make sure to drink your milk.
I guess White Mage. Glamours can be equipped. Yeah. Let me see. Do I have holy? 45. Okay. What comes at 50? Wait. Medica? Oh. Okay. I will be right back. Y'all squabble over who gets what.
This is a little fiddly dungeon, right?
Yeah.
Actually, I'll be back. I'll be back later myself.
All right.
Alright, hopefully you're all sorted. Anyway, this dungeon, I believe, is going to be offering you, I think it's going to be like rusted gear or something, which basically can be turned into the gear you get from level 50. I believe it's like you could turn into that. I don't know if the gear is particularly any like specialer or if it's just in case you got rid of it, so you can get it back.
All right. Darth did have to run off, so don't start just yet.
Okay. And then it might give like some jewelry, so there's mostly not really anything in it. It's just a level 50 dungeon, so, you know.
All right.
I'm back.
What the frick are white mages complaining about not having attacks? What the frick? They have a lot of attacks. Like, this is an attack. What the heck? Alright, welcome back. Which, oh gosh, there's so many level 51s. Which one is it? There it is. No cloak. Ah. Oh, this one doesn't level sync you. Interesting.
It doesn't?
Well, no, it level syncs you. It doesn't item level sync you.
Huh.
It didn't instantly pop. There's no DPS looking for this. Huh.
Maybe not that one specifically.
Weird. There you are. Alright. I will say that polls here, there's some locations you don't want to stop at.
Oh yeah, this place looks like it's gonna fall apart in a minute.
It's beautiful. I love this place.
Actually, it strongly reminds me of the place in Monster Hunter Wilds. You know, the place where you hop through with your
That's
secret.
true. Yeah.
Oh, they did announce the G rank for Wilds.
Well, they announced the DLC, so
Yeah.
it makes sense they finally announced the G rank. If it didn't come with that, it'd be a little awkward, wouldn't it?
Well, yeah. Well, that's what the DLCs are.
Yeah. So I'm like, if they didn't announce it and they announced the DLC, it'd be like, excuse you? So, yeah, this place basically has a lot of environmental hazards to it.
Ah, well, those crystals seem familiar.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna pull too far, mainly because first time running here.
Oh.
Ever wanted to just get repeatedly flashbanged?
Hello,
Bear.
polar bear.
Ah. Tiny key, where's the key? Bonk. Huh. Oh. You don't have to snowball, you just have to kill these guys.
Okay. Again, first time running, learn some things.
Honestly, it's been a hot minute since I was here as well, so like the next boss, I have no idea what his mechanics are. I can't remember. They reworked it, so I think it's easy. Oh, that's not the one I'm thinking of. His mechanics are fine, don't worry about them. benediction. Oh, they got rid of that. Do I not have that on my normal bar then? Okay, well I have benediction. And if I don't seem to have silent, that's the one I'm thinking of. 52. Oh man.
Dex.
I'll take it.
Alright, so yeah, this spot, unless they changed it, it kind of looks visually. Where are the shadows? They may have changed up the visuals of this spot because I think. No. They got rid of it? Oh, for gosh dang. It used to be there were like cold winds that would blow in, and if you stood in that specific spot, everyone would like take dots while they're there. So that you would want to actually like adjust where you're standing as a tank to make sure no one was there. Oh,
You
no,
like
there's
that?
a- Yeah, that. So yeah, you don't want to stand. You can run through it. So yeah, it just causes some minor frostbite while you're in it. Once you get out of it, you're fine. All right, so they just moved where it was. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, oh my gosh. Whoa. No, our dancer, our dummy dancer, get out of there! She's standing in the chill.
Look at the mice sprites over there.
Ah.
Oh, don't stand over there. I thought his tail was an ice pipe for a second.
I mean, probably is very cold to the touch. So you'll want to pull past this area to where the birds are.
Gotcha. And the Gooboo.
Oh, I knew that was going to drop down. You still want to pull it a little more this way. You want to get your DPS outside of the cold zone. Lest they kill themselves.
Come on.
Whoa.
Yeah, Doden's probably a rough one here because we got to move.
I mean, if he pulls bigger, it's not as rough. But you
Oh
don't have
look,
to-
a Yeti!
Yeah, you don't have to be on the move. Like, he just has to like stop at the specific spots, and he's pausing a little too close to the other thing. That's it.
Yeah, again, it's mainly first time running.
Yeah.
No idea where I'm supposed to go.
Doton's definitely not rough here because there are locations you know you're going to be going. You don't want to stand in the cold, so you're going to go in the zone after the cold.
That hurt, but not too bad.
I can't remember. Oh,
Whoa!
That was fun.
the mechanic was a lot goofier before. This one is a little. This one tells you a little more. All right, just separate. Don't worry about too much.
Right,
Don't
right,
worry
right.
about too much overlap. The circles can touch. It's fine. Just make sure the circle isn't touching someone else.
Right. And what else did they have that one?
You're gonna see it a lot, and I need you guys to understand. You can stay close, just don't let your circle touch someone else.
Huh.
It's not
That's what
circle to
it was for.
circle, it's circle to person, I guess?
I'm trying to think how to describe it. Like, you can make that cool, like, circle overlapping symbol, but you just... Your radius of the circle, you don't want it touching someone. Yeah, they super reworked this one. It used to be you had to specifically guide him into, like, eating particular snowballs, and there was, like, a spriggan that'd run around.
Huh.
And I think you explicitly wanted to make it so that one snowball got really big, and then when it got big, you would then punt it into him to stun him. I think it's how it
Yeah, I
used
don't
to
think
work.
I can.
And that was...
Yeah, I can't touch it at all.
Yeah, no, that's not a thing anymore. That's gone.
Ooh, that hurt.
They reworked it to this because it was too much trouble to ask people to know mechanics. So now it's just dodge the AoE mechanic.
Antiques, huh?
Yeah, that's... No, you weren't around when I was talking about it. That armor is basically so you can get your level 50 armor again if you threw it out. Maybe it gives you a special version? I don't recall.
Oh, what the? Oh, environment.
Oh,
right.
this looks like a boss room.
It's not.
Oh, that's something's right, isn't it?
Probably.
Yeah. Okay.
But yeah, it's not a boss. Oh,
Whoa. Okay.
holy gosh! Wow. Wow, 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 wow. Okay, wow.
Yeah, just keep hitting me.
Whoop, whoop, whoop. Yeah, it's not a boss room. You're just going to be fighting like a unique enemy in waves.
Oh, hello, crocodile thing.
No.
Got some aggro here. Oh, okay.
Alright. Now this is the room that can end up killing people. You see those dove avises? They have a room-wide attack that they will spam out. So you don't want to pull too much unless you're ready to stun them.
I'll just get one then. One at a time.
I'll get first stun if it comes up.
Unless they got rid of it. Yeah, that stride and scream there. Basically, after a certain point, they just start spamming that. So if you pull all the way to those guys on the other side of the room, you get like 6 of them that are doing that, and it's like, ugh. Because
No,
I
let's
think,
not.
Yeah.
stun this guy if you can.
All right, get stun.
Is he in?
What
Okay, there
did
we
I
go.
put my stun? Oh.
I got it.
Yeah.
I got the stun. Don't worry.
Yeah, because those guys will end up like not following you as they try to turn themselves into avises as well. So if you stun them, you stop that from happening. Much easier, much better. But yeah, it's a room that can get very violently bad very quickly. Well. So just be aware in like future pulls of this dungeon, it can be a bit of a rough beans one. And people oftentimes die in this room if they end up pulling to the wall without understanding it. Now for bestest boss. Should I tell you the mechanics of
Well-
this one? Did they change the mechanics?
That would be appreciated.
Oh,
Woof.
isn't that Fenrir?
It's
It is.
Fenrir!
Him and his weird, janky steroid upper half is glory.
Yeah, they had weird muscles. Nowadays they're making them realistic, but man. So this is Iceheart's doggy.
Yeah, done that. Okay.
Oh, that hurt a little more than I wanted it to. I believe, unless they changed it, he's the one who's been summoning the icicles this whole time, by the way.
Ah, okay. Oh, shoot! Oh, gotta stand behind these, I
I
think.
feel like you've done a raid that does something, yeah?
Well,
Oh,
they're not
feel too slow.
don't worry, I'm the tank. If anyone's gonna, fuck
Deads are
up,
down,
it's
deads are
me.
down.
No, I was actually ready to save that person, but they were out of range of me, so I couldn't. I literally was like, oh, I'll cast Benediction, get them to full, and then they were out of range. I'm so upset. Why are you looking at me when you do that? That's a little rude. Oh.
Oh, I should probably do this.
Thank goodness I walked out of the way because it's like, if he's looking at me, he's doing something. But yeah, he's the one who's been summoning the icicles.
Okay.
You basically just have to get behind them. Not
Ooh.
that one.
Shit, I don't think I have time.
Yeah, I noticed those were different colors. I'm like, ooh, that can't be good.
Oh, she's dead.
Oh, she probably didn't know the mechanic.
No, I knew she was dead as soon as she was like way the frick over there. Give me just a second.
Yep. Don't worry.
Come on, come on, come on.
We got
It's not working.
Doge.
Why is it not working? It's not working. Hang on, I'm having trouble. Why am I having trouble? Oh my gosh. What? Oh my gosh. Oh, for fick's sake. Where's my res button? Oh my gosh.
Yeah, the dentist just said, my bad.
Yeah, that was when I got them up earlier. Holy gosh, my buttons are doing wrong things right now. What is going on? Where is it? Raise, why can't I feckin' cast you? Alright, I'm gonna see if I can get her up again. For some reason, it just wasn't working, and that was totally fun.
Oh, what's that? Oh, I see what I got.
Alright, got it. Over here, girl. Over here, girl. Come on.
I fuck on why?
Just gonna keep chucking. Oh, well, okay.
Can I assume that? Nope.
As soon as it has no effect.
Yeah, the very same macro that got her up the first time didn't work the second time. No idea why.
Oh boy. Good thing that doesn't leave a zone, otherwise that makes it a little harder.
Yeah, I didn't need to tell you the mechanics. You know mechanics at this point.
Yeah. So I feel good that I actually figured that one out on my own.
I can't take
Because
away
I'm
all
learning
your
how to play
joy.
the game.
Murder him, murder him, murder him, murder him. Come on. Come on. I'm not running.
Okay.
I can attack from a distance.
Yeah, but your
Same.
DPS goes down.
I was just
Your-
chucking axes.
But your DPS goes
There we
down.
go.
Oh, man.
I need to work on this, but I like how this looks for my warrior. Pants.
Let me see. Character configuration, turn off skip playback, blah blah blah.
The tales do not do you justice, warrior of light.
My big fickin' hat.
Yes, I know who you are, and you know who I am.
Chuck Axe dead.
I was given
Well,
the name
job's done.
Isabel, but I earned the name Iceheart.
She looks like she suffered from frost damage.
Lady,
This
your lips are
endless
very
cycle
blue. I
of
think you have
hatred,
hypothermia.
Of bloodshed, of sorrow. You would see it continue, O noble warrior of light. I would not. I will not. I will bring an end to this war between dragon and man, no matter the cost. In time, you will come to understand that what we do for the greater good. For Eorzea, for Hydaelyn.
Richard's like, huh? You spoke with Mother Crystal? What? How does it work then? Oh, that's why I was picking up. I see. How'd I do it right the first time then? Wait, what? What? Alright, whatever. That took longer than expected. What news, Aurelium? So Iceheart is but a pseudonym. Not that it matters. That she managed to escape is regrettable, but from your description of that beast, you did well to come as close as you did. In any case, now that you have cleared a path, the Temple Knights can begin to survey the tunnels in earnest. Mayhaps they will even find a route past the ice wall. Wouldn't that do wonders for their fight against the heretics? The Crystal Braves would certainly share the credit for it too. 'Twill be praised, Aurelian. We may yet turn the situation to our advantage. Assuming we stop Iceheart before she summons Shiva, of course. Needless to say, our fellow scions have not been idle. Minfilia and Urianger have been busy perusing the archives of House Fulton, gathering what information they can on Shiva. Which reminds me, if you were intending to trudge back to Camp Dragonhead to report on the day's events, don't. The antecedent should be here any minute. I can only assume that some people enjoy subjecting themselves to this cold.
You're not wearing pants.
Yeah, well, Minfilia's
Wear
even
some normal
worse.
pants.
Yeah, no kidding.
Yeah, but Minfilia's coming here. Have you seen her attire?
She's also from like
Ul'dah! Frickin' Ul'dah!
what is it? Yeah, she's from Ul'dah, which is an arid
Yeah.
wasteland, from what I understand.
Yeah.
Lady, put on some clothes.
So she's in a worse situation. I think she's just trusting that her Malama Jambas are gonna keep her warm or something. I don't know.
Oh, look, an actual cloak.
What?
Yeah.
Someone actually considered the location.
I'm trying to figure out who are you talking about. Did you hit further? Oh, that's why. Oh, really? What the fuck are you talking about? She actually comes dressed. What the heck? Oh my gosh! Alphino, are you sure you're a genius? Are you sure, man? Are you sure? Oh, gosh. You know, part of me really wants to wear something like that in Evercold, but at the same time, I mean, look at that. How much of your actual attire are you seeing when you got that big fucking thing on? Man. I'm sure I could find something cute. Antecedent, you come to us straight from the archives of House Fortin. I trust your time there proved fruitful. Why do you have a coat? Would that it had. Urianger and I scoured countless texts, but what we found was of questionable veracity. Accounts of Shiva's life and deeds are sparse and contradictory, only agreeing upon one point. She lay down with a dragon, the gravest of all sins according to the Ishgardian faith. Yet in the eyes of Iceheart's followers, this was a holy act, the blessed union of man and dragon. How such a thing could even be possible is quite another. I'm sorry. We're talking about.
We're not monetized yet. I don't think anyone cares. They're talking about sticks.
That's so blasé. She's just like, how such a thing could even be possible is quite another question. Like, just with no.
I mean,
pause
think
for
about
it.
the size difference. It's the size of a torso.
Just the freaking I was reading about some
Alpha note,
mythology
being
and
15.
anyway.
Please don't. Yeah. Alpha note, 15 over here. Please don't talk more about this. But you have to worry about the social structures and the dynamics of it all. Please stop.
I just never realized this when I was going through it the first time that she straight up pauses and go, I don't even know how that's possible, dog, but anyway. It's like, why is this the point they agree upon? That doesn't make sense. Oh my gosh. Suffice it to say, I very much doubt that we will find a useful answer in the archives of Hospital. Because honestly, if that's the one point they agree on, it must be a lie. Come on. Much knowledge has been lost over the centuries, though in this case one wonders if it is by circumstance or design. You said that Iceheart took a moment to plead her case prior to escaping, did you not? Viewed without prejudice, most would agree that bringing an end to an endless war serves the greater good. I think Sir Emmerich might take issue with her methods. Oh, gosh.
You're right there.
I'm trying to think of so many jokes, and I'm like, oh gosh, there's so many.
Look, if Jacob was here, me and him would be going off.
He's lurking. I don't know if he's still here, but he's lurking. So. Okay. Because, I mean, it was 1,000 years ago. Well, they actually don't state how long it was, just that it was a long time ago. Alright, never mind. I do not care if a few stragglers manage to escape. Until the sappers confirm that a tunnel is safe, the men are not to search it. Yes, Lord Commander. You pursue your foes with less zeal than I'd expected, Sir Emmerich. Oh, that sword definitely got a texture update, I can see it. Why did it get an update, but he didn't? What?
Probably gonna get a new set of armor.
I remind you, it's a Mog Station thing. Even if not, it's a Mog Station thing. I can understand if Nero doesn't get an update. That's not a Mog Station thing. Lest you misunderstand, I do not deny that our enemy has given us good reason to be prudent. I merely meant, you being a man of faith, that I had expected a certain single-mindedness. After all, was it not by the will of Halone that your ancestors came to this land? Why they took up arms against the Dravanians? What would they have done in your position, I wonder? There are those who believe that faith is a renunciation of free will, that unquestioning devotion is required of all who would live a life in service to the Fury. Such righteous fervor may well serve a knight on the front line, less so a leader of men. We are all at liberty to interpret the scriptures as we will. I choose to believe that the Fury would value the lives of her followers over the deaths of her enemies. But I would not presume to speak for the Knights of Eld. 'Twas a different time, nay, a different era, and scripture tells us only so much. Would that it told us more.
You and your stupid space booties. Every time I see them, I'm like, why the fuck aren't you wearing normal shoes?
Sure, right now he's looking at me like, she put a coat? Why didn't I think of that?
No, my accolades, they're slipping away. Yeah, no, I think that's not important. That man is awfully pragmatic for a servant of the Holy See. A welcome trait at the negotiating table, to be sure. Less so when one's enemies are making ready to harness the power of a god. Mayhap he does not truly believe that Iceheart's plans can succeed. Truth be told, I too remain somewhat skeptical. Shiva was real, a living, breathing woman. Of that there can be no doubt. In this respect, she differs from every other figure to have been summoned, each of whom was worshipped as a god.
Right. Yeah. Shut up.
What?
Don't talk about Grandpa.
That is interesting, yeah. I forgot about that. The sole exception being good King Mogulmog XII, the myth made manifest in response to the fervent supplications of the Mughals Guard. Saint Shiva may differ, but what of the heretics? They are a tribe of outcasts at war with a mighty nation who yearn for the resurrection of the one who embodies their beliefs. If that is not placing one's faith in a higher power, then what is? Crystals and conviction, Minfilia, they have them both in abundance. Can that truly be all that is required? My survey team has concluded a preliminary analysis of the aetheryte Iceheart used to escape. They believe that she teleported to another aetheryte, somewhere not far to the west. Despite the apparent proximity of the second aetheryte, however, they have been wholly unable to detect its presence directly. Unless Iceheart has some means to mask its signal, I can only presume she has destroyed it to prevent us from following her. Without the means to teleport as she did, we have no choice but to search for an alternate route, most likely a tunnel, assuming one exists. Let us not give up on teleportation just yet. One of our colleagues in Charlian may be able to assist us. I pray that you are right. I do not think how long it will take us to survey the entire tunnel system. While Minfilia looks into our aetheryte problem, I would like to request your assistance with another matter. The third unit is currently tracking the remnants of the heretic force which attacked us. However, the search goes poorly, despite our numbers. Kurthus is vast, and Iceheart's followers know the terrain far better than we. Your knowledge of this region may serve to hasten the process. The sooner we capture Iceheart's followers, the sooner we can press them for their leader's whereabouts. Also, though it is admittedly a selfish request, I feel that my braves would benefit immensely from working alongside you. While we have our share of veterans, we also have more than a few less experienced recruits, many of whom look up to you, in case you were not aware. Good. I knew you would understand. Yuhase can apprise you of the details. When the task is complete, come and find me at the observatorium. Captain Ilbert and I are meeting there to discuss the latest developments in his investigation. The Temple Knights shall hold Snowcloak in our absence. Let us leave them to their work. Ours is more pressing. The network of tunnels through Snowcloak is extensive. A full survey will take time. Harry the enemy when he is entrenched. Retreat from his advance and attack his flank when he withdraws. Iceheart is no fool. There you you are, Aurelian. Commander Lavier instructed me to wait for you. Your assistance is most welcome, believe me. Most of the Third hail from Ul'dah, and for a man accustomed to the feel of sand beneath his boots, the crunch of snow can be rather disconcerting. But to the matter at hand, nary a moment ago I received word that the heretics we seek have been spotted making for Danafin Pass. My braves are already in pursuit, and I should be grateful if you would join them. I myself shall be taking part in the hunt. Never let it be said that I do not earn my coin. Big Gator. Hello, Sivek. Balls, my ankle is on fire! Caught my boot on a rock or something and twisted it as I fell. The others went on ahead through Danafin Pass. Hurry and you might catch up. If you aren't sure where to go, look for tracks. This snow is fresh, so they shouldn't be hard to find.
Should they look for tracks? Because that'd be pretty cool.
I think so. How can anyone run in this blasted snow without knowing what's underneath? Yay! Danafin. Okay. Horse. Go by, horse. Hello, horse. You got caught in a wall, I guess. Fresh prints. Oh, they're so teeny.
That's like lava opens right there.
That is. The tracks lead southeast. Ah.
Well, there are some tracks you can see. Or at least there were.
Yeah, they do have occasionally, like, things that get put into the world to help you, like, find things. Very windy. Hello, 3rd Unit Brave. Why are you all splitting up? This sounds really bad for you. San, what are you doing here? The heretics? I'm not sure. There was a great scaled beast and... Uyasi, I think he went east on his own. The heretics split up, so we did too. Smart!
Isn't he just behind us?
I don't actually know. Oh, there's Uyasi. He's definitely different. Who anchored something? Sodding blue coats!
I accidentally talked to him and he's like, I don't get paid enough for this.
Yeah. Well, mounting? I wasn't mounting anything. What the feck? How embarrassing. I was so intent on following the heretics' tracks that I almost failed to notice they had doubled back. Almost, mind you. One tried to sneak up behind me and got a knife in the gut for his troubles. I thought myself alone, so I started searching the dead man's knapsack for anything of interest, and lo and behold, before his friends found me, I came upon this. Oh, he's actually holding something. Look at that. Wow, he's holding paper! Oh my gosh! In ARR? That Yu Yu Hase, my favorite Togashi manga.
Oh yeah, the same person who ate Hunter x Hunter.
Thank you, Discover. Withdraw in groups of 3 or less to the observatorium. Give the signal and wait. The merchant will be waiting. Be late and be left for dead. Speak for itself, doesn't it? Does it not? They can't possibly mean to rendezvous inside the place, so we should restrict our search to the surrounding areas. Let me rephrase that. You should restrict your search to the wilderness around the observatorium. I will need more than a moment's rest to recover from these wounds. Quickly, Aurelian, quickly! I will inform Captain Ilbert of the heretics' plans, but you must make sure that they do not escape before reinforcements arrive. Eee! Okay, bye! Hope you don't turn into a frozen potato. Ew. Honestly, Lalafels must be really thick and easy to kill. Not only can you, like, cause a lot more blunt force trauma to them, but I think, like, a dagger would do just as much damage as a sword, and a sword would do as much damage as a great sword. I'm just saying. Suspicious Coerthin. What are you doing outside the walls, you dummy? You should be in them! For real, my actual favorite is Hunter x Hunter. Ah, nice. It's a pretty good one.
Yeah, I grew up on Yu Yu Hakusho, so I like that a little bit more.
I am through with listening to your excuses. We leave now. How? The woods are crawling with those blue coats, and the knights are searching every wagon that passes through the gates. Well, stay with him then if you think you'll fare any better. No, there's no need for that. Sloppy! I'm sorry. Oh, I love Yu Yu Hakusho, but I like Hunter x Hunter a bit more. Yu Yu Hakusho is pretty big in Brazil. Huh, neat.
Ah, nice. Again, we gotta set up a night to catch this one up on anime.
Oh no, you're never gonna catch me up on anime. Every single week I'm being told of a new one I need to watch. It's like, nah, I'm good. I don't need to see that. There are places like this in my homeland. Sacred snow-capped peaks where blood must not be shed.
Yuri's back.
She's back! She's done dealing with the sisters. Yet your lands ever thirst for the blood of the fallen, and by your deeds it is drunk deep. No, I have done no wrong. None but meet in secret with heretics. Deny it all you will, we shall have the truth from you yet. Inquisitors are not the only ones skilled in the art of interrogation. Turn it all! Welcome back, Yuri! So good to see you! Gosh, I want that hood. Can I have that hood, please? I need more hoods that work with my horns. You have to realize the horns, they just clip through everything. We never get anything that actually, like, the elves put freaking chainmail on their ears. Aura, just clip through them. Come on. Fancy meeting you here, Aurelian. I presume your work with the Third brought you hither. What a tangled web. Lest you wonder, we came not for the heretics, but for the merchant who has been conspiring with them. He came to our attention during the course of our investigation into the Ivy. It beggars belief, I know, but it seems our favorite Garlean spy may have been providing assistance to Iceheart. Hey, I'd love for Hrothgar ears to clip through everything instead of hiding themselves. I will say, clipping is the first step. The things need to clip first, and then they need to actually consider the fact that they frickin' exist and make them. Do I imagine probably all-tailed races, but all frickin' the thing from Vanguard. There's an attire you get there that just gets rid of your tail. It's just frickin' gone. It doesn't exist. It's ridiculous. Like, why? So yes, clip first, and then give me like I do miss the fact that ARR actually did consider the races that were there. So like a lot of the Mikote, they had their ears actually accounted for in helmets and hoods and all that. I miss those days. We need them. But clipping first. I will accept clipping. Were it not for the efforts of Lady Yugiri and her shinobi, we might never have discovered this connection. Master Alphino is too kind. I fear my people and I have done little to aid your search for this spy. We long to strike back against the Empire and weaken their influence in this land, to prevent the tragedy which befell Domo from reoccurring. Those details were 1.0 stuff. Yeah. I imagine it's much easier when you have a smaller list, but I mean, now that they've explicitly stated they're not going to be adding in a new race for some time, and they want to add in more character customization in general, I'm hoping they can finally dedicate genuinely working on, especially since with Dawntrail's visual update, they've now gotten the practice of working on these things. So I imagine once they've done visually updating things, they can start like making it so like Aura horns can be separate from their faces, and you can have more attire that actually like works with every race. That'd be so nice. One can dream. The days ahead and the work they promise will require a very particular set of skills. Skills which I am fortunate enough to possess. If you will allow it, I would accompany you until the investigation is complete. That is a most generous offer, Lady Giri, and one which I gladly accept. Thank you. Though I may disappear for a time, know that I shall never be far, and shall always be watching. A comforting thought. Come, Aurelian. Let us wait inside for Captain Ilbert to return and deliver his report.
And ninjas are seen until they want to be seen.
Yeah.
Also, I'm still stealth.
Oh, Alphino's, you can see his footprints versus her footprints. Which is funny because
Oh, there is a side difference. Yeah, we were literally going on about different. Yeah, we were just going up with different footprints, and then yeah.
Yeah, I think Lalafells are the only ones that actually get unique like footprint sizes to them. But I don't know. That'd require me watching a Lalafell run through the snow to find out. Oh yeah. No, there's no snow here. Okay. Captain Ilbert seemed confident that the merchant's resolve would swiftly crumble when pressured. No. In stealth to listen to the conversation between Aurelian and Yukiri. What conversation am I having with the Yugiri? Just begging for her hood? Like, please, can I have the hood? Oh, I need it badly. If so, we should have new information ere long. As to whether it will bring us any closer to learning the Ivy's identity, I would rather not say. Given our adversary's cunning, I shall consider us fortunate if we are spared another wild dodo chase. The gods know we have more than enough to occupy our time as is.
The Ivy's reach extends all the way to Earthus.
Yep. Much reach. Tendrils of intrigue. Ah, that open fire dome thing there. Is a hazard for Lalafells. They fit through. Perfect! I can bake my potatoes! Captain Ilbert, your report, if you will. Aye, Commander. Firstly, with regard to the heretic we captured, I regret to say that the man could tell us naught that we did not already know of Shiva. We have since handed him over to the Ishgardian authorities. Henceforth, the Holy See will pursue the matter independently. Our inquiries concerning the Ivy, however, have proven more fruitful. We have ascertained the channel by which the heretics acquired their information on the shipment routes. Go on. You will recall the flame we first identified as being in the Ivy's employ. From him, we were able to trace a trail of conspirators, each taking us closer to his master. Alas, the trail came to an abrupt end. Fearing that the investigation had been compromised, we took the necessary step of detaining all suspected of conspiracy. There were 5 on our list, including a flame stationed at Revenant's Toll. The man's primary duty was to keep an inventory of donations from abroad, the particulars of which he would share with benefactors, thereby ensuring that needs did not go unfulfilled. By virtue of his role, he was privy to the details of all shipments bound for the settlement. Needless to say, that included those originating from House Forton. He knew the precise route the caravan would take, and he sold that information to a merchant. I think I can guess which one. None other. With a little encouragement, he soon confessed to knowingly aiding and abetting the heretics. Well, that is one mystery solved at least, but what of the Ivy? Are we any closer to prizing off his mask? I dare say we are, Commander. Our relentless pursuits has forced him to commit a grave error. In a desperate bid to cover his tracks, the Ivy resorted to exercising certain administrative powers available only to high-ranking members of the Immortal Flames. If you consider then that our investigation is known to barely a handful of them, the field of suspects is greatly narrowed. You mean to say that the agent is among Raban's innermost circle? Someone who has been with him since the Immortal Flames establishment? I didn't realize they were kind of new. 'Tis the most plausible explanation. The infiltration likely occurred during the company's founding, with the groundwork for the act being laid beforehand. To slip into a position of authority unremarked and remain above suspicion all these years. I too was surprised, though I really should not have been. Of the 3 grand companies, Uldaz was ever the most vulnerable to infiltration. Both Limsa, Lominsa, and Gridania had long-standing armies armed forces that lent themselves well to the formation of the Maelstrom and the Order of the Twin Adder. To all intents and purposes, it was the same people, loyal ones mind, under the same leadership. Only the banner was different. Not so the Flames. Uldaz's military was made up of disparate orders, most of which were glorified mercenary companies that answered only to their own paymasters. Hardly an ideal environment in which to establish something as high-minded as a grand company. The difficulties Raban faced when founding the Immortal Flames are well known. Even after he convinced his fellow syndicate members to share the costs, there remained the small matter of finding enough bodies to fill the ranks. Man, I feel so bad about this. I legit thought that Raban was basically there because he was like on the Sultana, like she there's a story there. I thought he was just kind of on the Sultanate side. I didn't realize he's actually like at the table as like an equal because he's part of the syndicate. Kind of crazy. Indeed, and given the pressing nature of the Imperial threat, that meant recruiting every passing sellsword. Amidst the chaos of its founding, it would have been child's play to infiltrate the company. A good deal easier than now, aye. Then than now, aye. The immortal flames have ever been caught between conflicting interests, the public and the private. Though the monetarists ultimately agreed to support the organization's founding, 'twas not out of charity that they did so, but simple self-preservation. Had Nail Van Darnas's ambitions been any less apocalyptic, you may be sure that they would never have risked supplying Rabon with an army. 'Tis but a wonder they did not attempt to extinguish the flames the moment the danger had passed. I realize saying Rabon's name fast makes it feel weird. Rabon. Returning to the present. Even as we speak, our Doman allies are shadowing several high-ranking flames, any one of whom could be the Ivy. Desiring to deal a blow against the Empire, the refugees were eager to lend us their aid. I expect to hear from them ere long. Very good. Pray continue your investigation with the first. Meanwhile, have the second attend to the unrest. The third can join the fourth in inspecting crystal shipments. If they notice anything unusual, I want to know about it. If Shiva is summoned in like manner to the other primals, the heretics will be looking for further supplies. Understood, Commander. I shall send word for Sir Aymeric informing him of our success in identifying the heretics' abettors. Hopefully the information will be of some use to the Ishgardians. It is time, Commander. Yes, I am aware. An emergency council of the Alliance leadership has been called. There have been developments in Garlemald, it would seem. As Commander of the Crystal Braves, my presence has been requested. I would have you accompany me, Aurelian. As the realm's stoutest champion, 'tis only meet that you be present for the discussion. Oh, and the antecedent has already given her consent, lest you worry. How much are you paying her? How much, Alvino? Oh my gosh, Lalafels could go in here. That's awesome.
Didn't you say like everybody had the same hitbox despite how big they appeared?
It's the same, like, hurt box for, like, collision and stuff from what I remember, but, like, not...
Yeah, model sizes for, like, I don't know if they have, like, I don't know if their hitbox for being hit by things is the same as their hitbox for, like, traversing around. Because Lalafels obviously jump at the same height as any other race. Like, all races jump at the same height regardless of their size. But yeah, I don't believe you'll ever see, like, a Rogadin is not more likely to get hit by mechanics than a Lalafell. Upon the honor of the Crystal Braves, I swear that I shall not rest until the Ivy's unmasked and in chains. It's like, yeah. If you, look at, do you know how to, like, target allies and all that, and then yourself? God, imagine that! Yeah, there are definitely some games that do have, like, size differences being a thing, and that's why everyone then ends up playing, like, the smaller races. The meta slaves would all go Lalafell. There already is, like, a sort of Lalafell meta, because, like, a fair amount of, I think, endgamers tend to play Lalafell because of the fact that they can more clearly see what their hitbox is. Whereas if you play the bigger races, because of the fact that, you know, you're visually bigger, it's a lot harder to actually see whether you are in or out of a thing. So, like, there is a small amount of people that will actually choose going Lalafell for the purpose of that. But yes, there would very much be meta-slave Lalafells, and everyone would look at a Rogan and be like, I'm not gonna bring you into the party, or a Hrothgar, because they'll just be like, you're gonna get hit more. How maximize your min-maxing? Be a Lalafell. Wow. They'd have to make other races tiny, just so that there could be a competition for Lalafells.
They would have to input that one code from the original Star Wars Battlefront.
Yeah, so thank goodness they don't actually have that, but yeah, you can see your hitbox whenever you target yourself or when you target an ally, and you'll see that it's always the same regardless of, like, how big the race is or not. Because that circle is kind of your hitbox. Or at least for, like, walking purposes. I know it can be used for that.
Oh yeah,
Like-
okay, I see the circle now.
Yeah. That circle is your hitbox, I believe. Like me, you are doubtless eager to conclude our business with Iceheart, but until another path to her sanctum is found, she will remain beyond our reach. Minfilia and the Archons are sparing no effort to secure an alternate route. Until such time as they succeed, I suggest we give some thought to the realm's other problems. I shall go on ahead to Gridania in readiness for the coming council. Meet me at Nofika's altar, and we shall make our way to the Lotus Stand together. But yeah, I imagine, like, they probably... So, I believe everyone has the same width of hitbox, but as far as height goes, I imagine Lalafels probably don't have, like, the same upper hitbox that a Rogan does. Because every AoE, every attack, everything that hits you is always going to hit based off the ground. So, your verticality doesn't mean anything. So, I imagine Lalafels actually do have shorter hitboxes. And that's probably why they can actually, like, go in there and be cooked alive.
Yeah, so as far as like the width is concerned, everyone has the same hitbox. But as far as height is concerned, they could actually like fit under stuff since technically they don't have to worry about like an object going over their head or something.
Yeah. But like there's definitely a lot of people like my stance here, making myself like this isn't even the worst one here. Let me swap to Dark Knight, who has a very wide stance here. Like this would make it really hard to actually read where you're gonna get hit because of where your legs are spread. I know the Aura hitbox, so I actually have an easy time with it, but some people just go Lalafell just to make it easier on themselves and be like, I know my hitbox, because, you know, Lalafells are the most accurate. Now, why don't you tell her where to go down here?
Okie dokie. Oh, no, yes I do have one for Gridania. Okay.
The interesting thing about that is that there are mechanics in a few bosses where you have to be on the ground or air, but the way they check that has nothing to do with the actual Z-axis. Ooh, that is neat. But again, if they ever do anything that would cause the size of a character's hitbox to like matter, then everyone would go to Lalafell hitbox so fast. Rogadins and Hrothgar would be even more rare because they're like, it's the most inferior form of it. Like, the day FromSoft decides to actually give people, size choice for their characters instead of everyone being the same size, everyone's going to pick the smallest one unless they're specifically being a meme. Because Night Rain actually, the characters actually do have different sizes. And so legitimately, like, Guardian is actually the most likely to be hit because he has the biggest hitbox of all the characters.
I know sort of said this like half jokingly before, but the difference between the Hollow Knight and Hornet is like is what makes Hollow Knight or Silksong a little harder than Hollow Knight, just because Hornet has a bigger hitbox.
Because if they did that, it would cause discrepancy between races due to the different sizes, so it's more like a state of floating versus not floating. Yeah. They can't ever make it so that you have a combat reason to pick one race. Ironically, I say that, but the races still have stats. The stats at this point have scaled out, so they are completely insignificant, but the races, there are differences of like, Zayla will probably have more strength, whereas the Rain will have more dexterity. But it's like 1 or 2 points, so it's completely insignificant. But it is technically there, of like, there's technically reasons to pick races for stats. Unlike Raban, politics is not my cup of tea. While you and the commander attend the council, I will attend to some business of my own. My thanks for coming, Aurelian. When you're ready, speak with the Conjurer yonder. She will show us to the Lotus Stand. Like I don't know how to do it at this point, Alphino. I've been there, Alphino. Hello, very white dressed person with fucking absolutely goofy. I love that that's the Haloni helm. It's so gosh dang goofy. The Alliance leaders await you at the Lotus Stand. Will you be joining now? Yes, I will. Take me! Yeah, just roleplay Flare. Now in Final Fantasy XI, however, well, I don't know if they still have that in the current era. I honestly don't mind there being stat differences to the races.
Change has come to the Garlean Empire, and we must discuss the implications.
The rumors are true, then? The War of Succession is ended?
It is. A new emperor reigns in Garlemald.
Who?
The birth and all too rapid expansion of the Garlean Empire is commonly attributed to the strategic brilliance of Solus Zosgalvis, yet he did not rule alone. Several members of the royal household also distinguished themselves during his reign. Nevertheless, it was the eldest son who stood to inherit the throne, until his most untimely passing.
I thought us fortunate when I learned that the Emperor had died without naming a successor.
Okay. My game wasn't playing them for the first couple of bits, so I didn't realize it was voiced, so give me a minute. Oh, I'm gonna be behind. It's fine.
Would that the Garlean Empire had died with him.
"'Twas the grandson and his uncle who had the strongest claims, was it not?
Indeed, yet claims count for little without the power to assert them. High Legatus Varus Ye Galvus is a respected military leader. Not so his uncle.
So young Varus has torn the crown from his uncle's grasp and taken his place at the head of the Empire.
My shoulder pads are massive, therefore I am important.
Come on, this is the Power Rangers faction.
Like, yes, I know, but still.
Given the troubled nature of his succession, the new emperor will require time to seal his grip on power. Yet have no doubt but that he shall, for there are none left with strength enough to oppose him.
Since the success of Operation Archon, the remnants of the 14th Legion and the forces occupying Alamigo have done naught but fortify their positions. But you can be sure they'll be ready to march on us again, if their Emperor gives the word.
His tiny hat always looked off to me, not his officer upside down cow necklace, of course.
Yeah, that hat is so dumb. It's so top heavy. It's gonna fall any moment.
I'm trying to think what's the tiny.
This Varus was so set upon Eorzean annexation that he spoke out against the Meteor Project.
Plainly, the new emperor's intentions are of great concern to us all. I propose that we set aside the Cartno dispute for the present, and discuss what measures the Alliance might take to prepare for a resumption of hostilities with Garlemald. Moreover, I move that we re-examine the question of how our former allies in Ishgard might be persuaded to retake their place at our side. Could Eorzea but stand as one, 'twould deal a grave blow to our enemies' ambitions.
Well, I suppose we should be grateful that they have finally acknowledged the inevitability of Imperial attack. Who knows? They may even do something about it. If only the leaders of Ishgard would follow their example and stop hiding behind their gates, praying for the coming storm to pass them by. But that is a discussion for another time. At present, I am more concerned by the fact that the Alliance's mooted preparations will be made known to the Garleans many moons before their coming. So long as the ivy eludes our grasp, no secret is safe.
But in the old eras, like Taru being black mages because of their innate stats, etc. They have something like 14 or 15 legions. The Emperor isn't gonna die off like that, Alphino. Yeah, I don't think countries exactly just crumble at the first loss of a leader. Nice abs.
I don't know if the new emperor was like the last one of the scene there, but it's like you think the emperor's coffin would have like a lot more sitting around him.
Oh yeah, no, that was the new emperor taking the crown. Throne?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
And then like when it was there, he just spat on it.
Oh yeah, he's fucking mad. Because Solus left no apparent heir and caused Garlean to go into an internal war over succession. Don't want to spoil anything, but I like Varys as a character. Oh, Varys is great. Varys is exactly what he needs to be. He's great. Poor guy got dealt the worst cards in life.
And he's the late emperor's grandson, right?
Yes. I don't know the entire lineage of the Garleans, but it sounds because they said the firstborn son. They don't mention any other children, so the next one who had the right to it was the grandson.
They mentioned the uncle though.
And the uncle, yeah. So I guess. Oh no. Okay. So there were at least 2 sons. His firstborn died. He had a second son. The second son was the uncle of the grandson. I bet the entire lineage is detailed in the encyclopedia. Oh gosh, it super is. The kind of random things that people know about, like you know about the fact that Miss White Mage over there puts on makeup to look older. Like, come on, they definitely have it. I'm gonna what haircut? Da, da, da. His hair color's platinum? I guess. Well, they at least have his mom's name. Varys was born to Lucius Ye Galvus, first son of Emperor Solus, and Hypatia Wer Galvus. They're not mentioning anything else about his family. Oh, he had a wife. Her name was Carosa. They have his frickin' age! Holy gosh. It can be assumed that Varys was arranged into marriage by Solus to produce an heir when Varys was 18 to 19 years old. Woo. Okay. Now if I go to this one, will you mention... Oh my gosh. This is way more complicated to look at. Yep. Does anyone here mention how many kids you had? No. It's probably in there, but that's a much bigger, busier paragraphs and paragraphs of information about fucking stolen soul. I'm just gonna pass on that one for now, dog. That's a little too much. Which you can buy. The entire lineage is detailed in the encyclopedia, which you can buy now at the Square Enix store for only $49.99. Use the promo code TinyHat for. Wait, no, it's currently unavailable. GG Square. I will say they do actually have books of lore, where I think they actually have a picture of the first brood, so you can actually see what. Oh, sorry, that's spoilers. Never mind. But they do have storybooks, and it's super cool. It will not have escaped your notice that the nations of Eorzea are no nearer to being of one purpose, despite their protestations to the contrary. Plainly, the threat of a resurgent Garlemald is not enough to stir them. And the reason for this? Deep-rooted mistrust among the citizenry. The nation's leaders can come to all the understandings they like, but their unity means little unless to the common folk. Take the Lamentsons, for instance. Though Admiral Mervib outlawed piracy over a decade ago, foreigners still picture the nation as a haven for grog-swilling, wooden-legged cutthroats. And likewise, the Gridanians are mocked as hermits who talk to trees, and the Uldan scorned as swindlers who worship coin. Not that such sentiments are entirely without grounds, of course. Take that pillar of Ulda society Teleji Adeleji, for example. But that is beside the point. The fact is that people are wary of outsiders, whether they have cause to be or not. On that basis, one could argue that the conflict at Cartno is a necessary evil. Each nation has its own warmongering faction that advocates the acquisition of Omega. In order to placate them, we present them something resembling warfare and thereby curb their appetite for full-scale conflict. But enough idle musings. Let us speak of a more pressing matter, the Ivy. Since we spoke at the observatorium, Captain Ilberd has further shortened his list of suspects, and by happy coincidence, the one he deems the most likely candidate is lately come to Gridania. The hunt nears its end, Aurelian. All that remains is to corner our quarry. Seek out Ilberd near the Adder's Nest. He will give you the particulars. Should there be any developments in Kurthis, you may be sure that I will send word without delay. In the meantime, I wish you success in apprehending Ivy. Why do you have so many link pearls? Don't ask, man. Don't ask. They keep giving me them. I can't say no.
They all just start going off. You have a pocket full of beads.
Bing, 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 bing. Ah, gosh. and then the pocket spills out and they keep bing, 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 bing.
And then they like voice into each other, so the one that says prayer to the Vegas Sand just echoes through them.
It's like, what the fig? I don't go to the Waking Sands. Who am I talking to? Hello, Aline Royale. Gridania's lush abundance never ceases to delight me. 'Tis a far cry from the barren deserts of Ulda. I just realized how bad. Like, you think of when someone's calling you and you freak out and your phone like flips around and bounces everywhere and you're like, ah, and you're trying to answer it. Link pearls are worse. They're just an orb, man. Those things can fall in the drain. My thanks for coming, Scion. Doubtless the commander has informed you, but we have unmasked the Ivy. From this point, we must proceed with extreme caution.
Hold on, I got some loot here.
Listen well. The spy we've been seeking all this time is none other than Flame Marshal Aline Royale, Raban's second-in-command.
Wait, the one with the glasses?
Yeah, no, I 100% in the first time when they start talking about the Ivy, I'm like, oh, I think I just saw her, and I couldn't say anything! The weird thing is, I don't remember the Ivy plotline at all, but I was like, huh, I think I recall that one being the Ivy, and I'm not sure why. But she very explicitly showed up once they started talking about the Ivy. She has not appeared anywhere until then.
I was pretty sure it showed up, like, early on when we started, like, trying to unite the Alliance early on. Like, first thing.
maybe, but I don't recall her until that. I think the game implies they have their link pearls into their ears the whole time, which sounds incredibly uncomfortable. Yeah, it sounds even worse when you consider that there's separate link pearls. Like, the Scion's link pearl is one you're obviously keeping there all the time, but then it's like, you talk to someone else and it's like, here, I'm gonna give you my link pearl, and like, you get this repeatedly. I assume you give back quite a few of them, but still, some of them do keep up contact with you because they do end up calling you kind of unprompted suddenly, so you keep several of them. And I remind, at least as an aura, we don't fucking have ears!
I was about to suggest they're probably like the modern earpieces that you can easily fit in your ear, and like they're pretty hard to spot. But then, yeah, Aura make that pretty difficult.
Yeah, I was talking with an Aura about it while we were stuck in Praetorium, and I said, like, I imagine it's probably like a decorative piece where you just have like a bead string wrapped around your horns. But I also imagine that would kind of fit with your ability to hear, so I don't know. Still, it'd be easier than you poor guys having to stuff all those beads in your ears. Oh, a cool tidbit of 1.0 fact. You literally have NPC link pearls, like how you had phone numbers of trainers in Pokemon Gold Silver. I love that. I love that. I actually do. I don't think it did more than repeat lines of dialogue depending on where you were in terms of story prog. Yeah, so it basically, I can see it. There's like some NPCs you talk to that have different dialogue depending on like where you've progressed in the story. So I could see it being a case of you don't have to like manually go to them and check that out. I could see that. But they also didn't have a codex until frickin' Endwalker, so... Prior to joining the Immortal Flame, she was a mercenary of no small renown. They say her skill with a polearm had to be seen to be believed. Of Ishgardian
Yeah, I remember her because of the glasses, though.
Yeah. Of Ishgardian birth, she is the highest ranking foreign in the Immortal Flames, barring the Flame General himself, of course. When he formed the Grand Company, Raban chose people based on their worth. Whence they hailed was of no interest. The monetarists saw things differently, however. Having funded the enterprise, they reserved the right to reject candidates nominated for high-ranking positions. And 'twas no secret that they did not favor foreigners, Ishgardians especially, after the way the Holy See forsook the alliance. Yet the monetarists did not raise so much as a murmur of protest when Royale was appointed to her post. Passing strange, is it not? Could it be that the Ivy has some hold over the monetarists? Just grabs me by the horn and tucks me down like, get down! Like, ow, that does hurt, you know?
Just throw the whole rocket down to the ground. Like, get as flat as you can, man!
Yeah, he struggles to pull you down, but just like, not the horns! The Ellison has a very easy, grabbable, but painful part. Darn it all, she has glasses! I wouldn't hit someone with glasses. The woman is effectively invincible!
Just hit her with the glasses.
Take her glasses off, say, you can't say bonk! But these revelations are secondary to our current mission. Of foremost interest to us is Royale's presence here now. As you may be aware, it is the duty of the Flame Marshal to command the Immortal Flames in the absence of the Flame General. While Raban attended the Council of Alliance Leaders, she should have remained in the Hall of Flames. The woman has no business. I also like the idea that he like grabs you and yanks you down so she doesn't see you. Everyone else would just look at you and be like, the frick are they doing? Because this is like in the middle of town, basically. Just like, what are they doing? Gosh dang outsiders being weird. The woman has no business being in Gridania, yet here she is nonetheless, on some pretense. She is up to something, mark my words. Even as we speak, I have a dozen men trawling the Flame's records for evidence of Royale's guilt, but if we can catch her red-handed, we shall have all the proof we need. Which brings me to the plan. I have people watching the city gates, the airship landings, and the docks, every point of egress. She cannot leave without our knowledge. All that remains is to shadow her until she betrays her true purpose. Can I rely upon your eyes, Scion? You have my thanks. Let us go then, and take care not to alert our quarry.
It's ninja time.
You're so desperate to be a ninja, and I'm sorry, man.
We're not in Stormblood yet.
Royale is headed in the direction of the Blue Badger Gate with me, Scion. You are so subtle with your bright blue. Oh, excuse me, Miss Marino representative. I need to buy something real quick. You mind? Which one is it? The
Oh yeah, I had a class I needed to upgrade some gear on. Which one was it? Summoner, I think? Yeah, Summoner. Let's see. I suppose any of these will do. Don't go too far.
It's thinking like you could lose me. I'm gonna look at all the face wares I've got. Woo! Holy gosh, I have so many face wares now. Yikes! What are these? Reading glasses? I have reading glasses. And what is this? Can I put on? Try on. Nope. I have an eye patch. Real goofy looking eye patch. Yeah. Oh, I also have a monocle? Nice. Alright, get off of here.
Alright, back to Ninja.
So Royale has entered the Carline Canopy, meeting someone perchance? Or could it be that she means to board an airship? My gosh, Gilbert, you were so unsubtle!
He's more following him than her.
Pray, look for her within. If she's not on the upper floor, try the landing area below. One of mine is stationed there, and she may have seen something. Ephemy is her name. I shall remain here in case Royale reappears. I will say, I don't think the flames are typically a black color. Obviously, she's like a really high ranking and all that, and Raban is also wearing black, but I don't think that's normally the color. So she's very, very stealthy. Quickly not look for Royale. She's not on the upper floor. Blah, blah, blah. All right, thank you. Bye. Stop her. Stop her. I'm sorry, the name Me Mama. Me Mama. Oh. Aurelian Takao, such an unexpected pleasure. What brings you here? A social visit, you say? How pleasant. No, she didn't come this way. I've noted every passenger and none bore any resemblance. Well, don't let me keep you. Oh, well, don't let me keep you. Bye-bye. Sometimes I wish I had named my character Joe Musashi and made ninja again. There are definitely some just treats of names. And I appreciate them, but I couldn't commit to something for that long. Nowhere to be seen, you say? And you are sure she did not board an airship? She did not come back out either. Where in the seven hells could she have gone? Hey, now that name is real. It's Sega's Shinobi series pro tag. Oh no, I wasn't saying it wasn't real or anything. Like, Darth here, Cold Shadow, is actually named after a game as well.
Yep.
I know it's dangerously close to John Shinobi. So no, I fully understand naming after another character and all that. I still remember when Dynamis was like brand new, and people were having the race for locking in names. The winner of the name lock-ins on Dynamis was You Stole My Heart. I love names like that. They're great. They're so good.
Wonderful.
So just know, that person is somewhere on Dynamis. They exist.
Oh man, I feel like looking for what do they call them? Founders and Warframe, the ones with Excalibur Prime.
Yeah, it is like frickin' finding a unicorn when you see names like that. She'd not come back that either. All right. The roost. How could I forget? Lag is gone. Yay. Yay! No lag. At least for like the next 2 hours or something. Greetings, good sir. Might I interest you in some Muay Thai tonic? A cup a day imbues a man with great vigor, if you take my meaning. Perhaps another time, friend. I know Muay Thai. It's Eastern. Muay Thai is an Eastern thing. Wait, that necklace. You're a shinobi of Doma. The woman you seek has left Gridania by way of West Shore Pier. She was attired as a merchant, but these eyes are not so easily deceived. You may wish to take your search to the East Shroud. Rest assured that we shall continue to support you from the shadows.
Like I said, ninja time.
Yeah. They are not about to deal with any Garlean shenanigans. They're like, no, thank you. No, I'm not saying that, Chimera. I'm not saying that. Like the 12 for the Domans, were it not for their unique talents, Royale would have disappeared without a trace.
Oh, more gear. Actually, this one should be pretty easy.
We already had our fickin' laugh about fickin' Shiva laying with dragons. I don't need more jokes like that right now, man. In flagrant delicto. Why does Ilbert look so old in this image? I do wonder if they took new pictures or like the way that... I'm wondering if this is actually using like the older textures and that's what Ilbert's face used to look like. He looks so old. Our hunt leads us to the East Shroud, Scion. I suggest we follow Rael's example and take the ferry from West Shore Pier. You'll doubtless wish to make certain preparations. See to them while I go on ahead. I shall wait for you at Sweet Bloom Pier. But yeah, I think you might have missed it. Basically, they were making some investigation about Shiva and trying to figure out, and they said the one thing they agreed upon was that Shiva lay with dragons. And then there's just this one-off line from Minfilia of just like, I don't even know how that's physically possible. And then she continues on with her dialogue and just like, oh my gosh. Okay, where's that pier? Where'd that pier at?
The Lancer Guild.
Hello, 2nd Unit Brave. We 2nd Unit Braves are in Gridania on special security detail. Any suspicious activity will be swiftly nipped in the bud. I'm sure the Gridanians appreciate that turn of phrase. Stola doesn't understand the appeal. Stola doesn't understand the appeal of science difference. No, it was Minfilia who said it. It was Minfilia. I can see Stola saying that too, though. Oh my gosh. No, there's definitely a joke made about the Zayla, or sorry, the Aura and their sexual dimorphism. Yeah, no. It was Minfilia who was doing the research and came over and made that just one-off comment. But Y'shtola probably would have said it more not even tactfully. She would have said it more abrasively. But yeah, they were very much designed to appeal to two separate audiences, hence the like extreme sexual dimorphism of the guys were designed to be, edgy men, and the women were designed to be dainty little waifu creatures. Even though I think story-wise none of that makes sense, but that's the appeal of them for like the players themselves. But that's led to funny little nature jokes about the fact that the men are much bigger than the women. And it's not what you think. This way, my friends. I should probably not talk about sexual dimorphism of Ori in front of Yugiri. That's just awkward. Gosh dang it, Yugiri.
She's very good at her job.
Just suddenly appears. I'd probably end that line of thought if I were you. Just yeah.
Come on, it's not embarrassing for you. It's embarrassing for me. Your quarry makes for Hawthorne Hut. If Royale is truly the one we seek, we can expect that she means to make contact with her Garlean masters there. An explanation is in order. You are no doubt aware that the Garleans have their own method of communicating over great distances. Is this thing called a radio? Well, our ingenious friends at Garland Ironworks have provided us with devices which disrupt these communications, and we have installed them around the city-states. In so doing, we have made it difficult for Imperial agents to correspond with their masters. I forgot, is this 2.4 or 2.5? This is part 5 of ARR. I don't know what that means, but it's specifically part 5 of the, or is it part 6? It's the last part of the story.
I think you said we're in part 6.
Yeah. Either way, 2.4 is when I'll finally unlock Ninja, level through Fates all over again for it, then do all the relic steps it's missing. Oh gosh. I mean, you could probably level in Palace of the Dead if that wasn't like 2.5. If this is the final part, then it should be 2.5. I'm shocked how much story is in 2.5 of Monis. Future expansions definitely have like that last bit being just kind of like a short little warm up into the story. This one's like, here we go, we got like 3 different plots going on. No, I'm living through Fates because I want to. Oh, no, that's fair then. Completely fair. Fair and valid. Royale would thus have no choice but to rendezvous with her Imperial contact directly. Yet, as a well-known face in the Immortal Flame, she cannot move about Thanalan without being recognized. It would only be a matter of time before someone saw through her disguise. 'Tis for this reason, I believe, that she has chosen the Black Shroud for her clandestine meeting. The Elazin are a common sight here, and her comings and goings are not likely to turn any heads. I very much enjoyed using Fates over dungeons, and I won't have the chance to do that more after. Simply doing relic steps causes everybody to shoot up into overlevel. That's fair. Lots of steps to that. As my scouts tell it, the Garleans have sent agents with a mind to destroy the devices and render such direct contact unnecessary. Fortunately, our shinobi have thus far been successful in rebuffing their efforts. And this is it. We need only make for Hawthorne's hut and catch Royale in the act. I probably will get sick of Fates because I intend to when... Let me see. I intend to actually rank up all the Fates that have ranks, which means I'm very much gonna get so sick of them. But you get to learn some interesting things, like there's one in, what the frick is that place called? Raktika, yeah. There's an entire fate chain inside of Raktika that's actually really cool. So I got to try that one out. At least that one was doable. The second one in Heaven's Ward, in the Churning Mists, that's not doable solo. This is not. It's freaking awful. I got hyper murdered. If Royale was here, she is no more. We have no choice but to continue the pursuit. My people report that our quarry has departed for the Bramble Patch. The Ivy returns to the Gnarls whence she came, but perhaps it is all for the better. To convict someone of her standing, we will require darning evidence against her. What could be better than to catch her in the act when she meets with her Garlean masters? Every expansion has a couple world boss fates meant to be dealt with in a full party or more. Yeah, I don't think the Raktika one was a world fate. It was a chain, but I don't know. I think I had some people join in on that one, so that might be why it wasn't too bad. But yeah, I love the world boss ones. They're super cool until you realize no one is there.
Are these like fates in general or very specific fates?
So you know the Cyclops we just fought earlier? It's kind of like that, where it's you require multiple people to do it. It's basically not doable solo. Most fates I say most because I've had trouble with like the last zone in Dawn Trail, the fates there, but that's probably because there was like some huge parties running through. Most fates can be done entirely solo, but there are some that are designed for the idea of there being multiple people there. If I tried that on Ether or Crystal, nobody would join. Oh, I had good luck finding people in Dynamis with Party Finder. If I tried that on Ether or Crystal, nobody would show up. Yeah, there is actually, there's a group that I think every Monday does fate parties. So they like get a whole group together to just like run through like Dawn Trail fates. So Dynamis is pretty nice about that. They've got a good spread. Ether, they've got one thing and one thing alone. Raids. Nothing else exists. Even the infamous It's Not Lupus Fate I was able to clear on first try setting up Party Finder. Oh, dang, nice. I look forward to doing that sometime, but I'm going to drag these guys through it when I actually really try. For now, nah. My countrymen and I shall lie in wait in the shadows. Tread warily, my friends. I think the only thing I specifically like about Ether over Dynamis is mercenary work. You don't get that on Dynamis. Everyone here is baby and poor. But on Ether, everyone is rich there, so they're more than happy to pay 2 mil per person or more just to get a mount. Absolute loonies. Just beyond, Royale is in conversation with an individual clad in the manner of an adventurer, an Imperial intermediary, no doubt. This is it, with me. How many this is it's are you gonna do? Do you like the words this is it and sloppy, my guy? This is it, sloppy! Flame Marshal Aline Royale, you are under arrest for treason and espionage. Did we not listen to her say? Like, we only have the assumption. We didn't listen to what they're talking about. I'm just saying. Meanwhile, I'm running out of gil by doing Grand Company deliveries to finish the mails from Grand Company achievement. Everyone on Dynamis is poor. Everyone on Dynamis is poor. The only people who aren't are people who aren't from Dynamis. You were followed, you bloody fool. Alright, game's up, rigs up, jigs up. Tarnation!
Multiple ninja.
Yep.
You are unarmed, my lady, and scarcely garbed for battle. But if you wish to fight, you are welcome to try. What is the meaning of this, Captain? Would you arrest me for strolling in the Twelveswood? When last I looked, that was no crime, and neither was conversing with passing strangers. You would feign ignorance, then? Very well. Slopper. If you'd could... It lives in my head rent-free whenever I see this guy, I'm sorry. If you do think of something to say, there will be plenty of time to say it later. Now, come quietly, or I shall make you wish you had. I will offer you no struggle. After all, I have naught to hide. You know, the funny thing is, I think I've legitimately only done the dungeon that comes from once. Once. It's that bad.
Sort of feel like he jumped the gun on that one.
Oh, 100%. Even a warrior of I don't know how to say it anymore. Royale's renown could not have hoped to escape by force. Despite her claims, her surrender does not bespeak innocence, but an awareness that her position is untenable. With the ivy thus uprooted, it is to be hoped that the tendrils she entwined around the immortal flames will gradually wither and die. Mayhap then the people of Ul'dah will have the grand company they deserve. But let us speak of the present. If I may ask, what will you do now, Aurelian? Be summoned in like 2 seconds with one of these like 50 healing pearls I have attached to my horns, wait. So the Scions seek a way into Iceheart's sanctum. Then I dare say you're eager to return to the Rising Stones. Pray do not let me keep you. Fear not, my countrymen and I shall tend to the aftermath. You need not waste your talents here. You may, however, go and waste your talents, you know, fucking guiding Alphino around everywhere as he just has you listen to stuff, because I don't know why he asked for that, really. And speaking of talents, you have been training in the art of the shinobi, have you not? The change in your bearing is quite evident, to me at least. I look forward to seeing you in action. Till next time, my friend. Aw!
Till next time, Yuri. Yeah.
I can walk quietly, I just choose not to. I can walk faster, I just won't. Alright, Mardona.
Yeah, just acknowledging that I'm a ninja.
My ninja...
I mean, everybody here's probably got the ninja glass, but yeah, just...
Holy gosh, I forgot. My ninja's level 100.
Oh, snap.
That's what I felt like here. It's level 100. Whee! Whoops. But yeah, no, this is... What's the level 100 button? What button I get a level 100? What are you... Tenri Jindo? This action can be 10 Chi Jin changes to Tenri Jindo, which requires. Okay, yeah, definitely 2.5. Yeah. Yeah, I'm a super ninja. I'm so ninja that the ninja boss looked at me and went, "Yo, dog, I got nothing for you. Get out of here." Leave me be, you're making me look bad. Fleming!
Ataru's juggling.
Yeah, she does that every so often.
She's juggling an axe, a knife, and a bottle.
Uh-huh. Don't worry, that's pretty standard for her. Honestly, it's actually pretty tame. She could do much worse. A rousing tale of a comrade's valor. Truly, we are fortunate to count Lady Yugiri as friend. Thancred's tales of Lady Yugiri almost beggar belief. My heart is fair fit to burst from admiration. Oh gosh, Thancred, what are you saying? Yes, but Higiri, you're missing the point. The individual doesn't matter. It was a team effort and... I thought he was overselling it. No, he's like, wait, no, don't pay attention to her. I was there too. Yeah, we're in, part 6, there we go, part 6. Yeah, alright, she can't seriously be considering it. Life as a street performer should be one's last resort, not their first. Tataru has grown beyond childish fantasies of becoming a songstress. Now she aspires to be a legendary street performer. Oh. Steady. Not bad, eh? With a little more practice, I could earn a fortune at the Ruby Road Exchange. Oh. No. It's a rematch! They're having a rematch!
Yeah!
I can do this all day! ALLDAY! I'm glad you can spell Yuta. I cannot! Go on! It's a battle of wills, a struggle for supremacy. Our fighting styles may differ, but this unyielding spirit is the same in warriors the world over. I must admit, this exercise of yours never fails to amuse me. While its movement appears comical, it does seem to be having the desired effect. Strength, Hori! On your honor as a Scion, I forbid you surrender! It's like my legs! I can't feel my legs! He just straight up not broken a sweat. he's over there trying desperately not to just keel over and die. Welcome back, Aurelian. I understand that Alphino had a task for you. May I ask what it was? I don't know, babysitting? Charges of treason. Charges of treason and espionage against Aline Royale. I can scarce believe it. Could there not have been some manner of misunderstanding? Oh, there absolutely could have been. No, it avails us not to dwell on it. Whatever the truth may be, we must trust to the authorities to uncover it. Let us speak of another matter. I am pleased to report that we have made progress in our efforts to find a way into Iceheart's sanctum. As you may recall, Iceheart used the aetherite in the depths of snow. I'm actually surprised how far we've gotten, and I'm like, wait, I thought this was longer. Where the Don't worry about it. As you may recall, Iceheart used the aetherite in the depths of Snowcliff to teleport a short distance to the west, most likely to a sanctuary of some description. It is there that we suspect she means to summon Shiva using the crystals she stole from the House of Forton caravan. The heretics believe that they are bringing about the second coming of their patron saint, but if, as we suspect, they mean to hold a summoning ritual of the kind employed by the beast tribes, it seems likely that the result will be something more akin to a primal. Suffice it to say, they must be stopped, and stop them we shall. But first we must surmount the obstacle that Iceheart has placed in our path. Ordinarily, it would be a simple matter to tap into the established Ethernet and thereby follow our query. However, despite our best efforts, we have been unable to ascertain the position of the aetherite to which she teleported. Our prevailing theory is that she destroyed the second aetherite upon arrival, a reckless, desperate measure, but also an effective one. After discussing the matter at length with Urian J, we have concluded that we lack the expertise to develop a solution. Now, I stand corrected. This is 2.4. That makes more sense, because I'm like, that's a lot of story to put into 2.5. That's a lot of story. That's a lot of story. Unless I'm mistaking what was part of ARR and what's part of Heavensward, it's a lot of fake story, man. Which is why we have called upon the aid of one who does possess such expertise. A colleague of ours who is currently en route to Revenant's Toll from Charlian. She should be arriving within the hour, in fact. Gosh, we're finally here! Dreams of ice. Since you are here, mayhaps we could welcome her together. I am certain she would appreciate the gesture. Let us make our way to the northern gates and await her coming. Yes! The best girl! Yeah, I legit thought she showed up so much sooner! So much sooner! So I'm just like, yo, we're going through so much story. When did she show up? When the frick did she show up? Best girl. Best. What manner of woman is she, I wonder? We have spoken before via Link Pearl, of course, but it is not the same. Right, I keep forgetting Menphilia is not from Charlian. She's an old Dawn, not a Charlian, so she doesn't know.
Yeah, she just has, like, multiple people that she knows from Charlian.
Yeah. The Silence was basically a merging of, like, her faction and the Charlian faction. Best girl, best girl, best girl, best girl. Yes!
Menphilia, am I right?
I think she was born in Alamigo. Menphilia. Yeah, Menphilia is an Alamegan who got dislocated, dragged over to Ul'dah and grew up in Ul'dah, but she's in no way a Charlian. And I keep having to remind myself that she just straight up isn't, because everyone else is a Charlian. So I was like, yeah. So yeah, she doesn't know.
None other. I bid you welcome to Revenant's Toll, and thank you for traveling so far on such short notice.
As if I could ever say no to Urian J.
Moonbreeder is an accomplished Sharlayan scholar and an authority on aetherite technologies. She has played an invaluable role in our search for a means to capture Ascian souls.
Charmed, I'm sure.
Moonbreeder! For an outpost in an ether-rich wasteland, this place is a good deal livelier than I expected. Just goes to show what you never know until you know. That you never know until you know. Let us return to the Rising Stones at once, then. We have much to discuss. Oh. Doll disappeared. Bye, doll!
Nah, I'm just in the Rising Stones.
Yeah, I know. We're always in a rush over here. Meow.
Yeah, because I think I'm going to be finishing up this quest and then I'm going to be logging out because it's almost 11.
Yeah.
I have to keep muting myself during voice dialogue so we don't get double.
Yeah. Is that Tupsamati on the wall back there? I'm amazed you managed to find all the pieces after, well, you know. It's the only thing on the wall. The walls themselves are really feckin' empty.
Moon! Gods, it's been ages!
Oh, longer, sister.
A joyous reunion indeed.
Well, of course it is. Moon and I are like twin sisters.
Save in appearance and aptitude.
Everyone, if I could have your attention. We have with us an esteemed guest who has come from Sharlayan to assist us. I bid Moonbreeder join us here that she might share with us her extensive knowledge of aetherites. Also, as many of you are already aware, she has been overseeing our research into white auracite, a sample of which she has been good enough to bring with her.
Well, I had to come, didn't I? You'd have to be bloody daft to turn your nose up at a chance like this. Where better to conduct my final tests than a land so steeped in ether you can taste it?
'Tis plain the passage of the years hath done little to dampen thy youthful spirits. And nothing at all to reform thy youthful manner.
Oriange, where in the hells have you been hiding?
Unhand me.
I come all this way, and that's what you have to say to me. I much preferred when you were pleading with me to drop everything and hurry to your side. What was it you said? None save thee can satisfy this need.
Go on. Thine artless attempts to misrepresent mine all too innocent motives do thee little credit. Mine intent, as well thou knowest, was but to impress upon thee the gravity of the circumstance. Lest thou doubt, a deiform entity shall shortly be summoned, save if thou and no other grantest my compeers thine aid.
You still haven't found it, then? Your missing aetherite?
We have not. No. We know that Iceheart teleported to an aetherite not far from the first. Yet even after careful analysis, we could not locate a second beacon. We now suspect that the heretics destroyed the second aetherite to impede our pursuit. Our allies continue to scour Snowcliff
My
for
personal
Iceheart
space has been
Sanctuary,
abused.
but we have no guarantee that they will find it. Yet it must be found, for even now Iceheart prepares to call upon Saint Shiva.
I'm sorry, but if the Aetherite's been destroyed, then that's that. Although, you're absolutely sure she used the first Aetherite, are you? She didn't just use teleportation magics?
One of our own bore witness to her escape. I can say with absolute certainty that Iceheart used the Aetherite.
In that case, there might be a way, so long as the ethereal current is still flowing.
Truly? How?
We use the current to recreate the beacon. As you know, Aetherites are a bit like lighthouses. We use them to reconstitute our physical forms when crossing the ethereal sea. Without them, we'd lose all sense of direction and our essence would dissipate. However, we don't rely solely on these beacons. There are currents of ether which flow between them, currents which help guide us to our destination. Now, these currents will gradually dwindle away to nothing if an Aetherite is destroyed. But if even a sluggish flow remains, we could theoretically use it to direct a surge of concentrated ether towards the void left by the beacon, and thereby fill it up again.
Like opening the floodgates to fill a dry riverbed. Though, correct me if I'm wrong, but would we not need a veritable reservoir of ether?
In concert, we might manage to channel a sufficient volume, yet that is not my chief concern. To direct the flow of so great a volume of ether with the requisite precision would be a nigh impossible task in itself.
I barely succeeded in facilitating travel to an unattuned beacon. That which you describe sounds considerably more difficult.
And dangerous. Every person who has attempted to teleport in this fashion has died in the process. They, however, did not have white aura sight at their disposal. I can use it to channel all the ether you can give me into the Aetherite. However, white aura sight cannot retain ether for an extended period of time, so we would need to infuse it immediately beforehand. Just so you know, I'd confidently give this plan better than even odds of success. And if the worst comes to worst, your people won't suffer.
Though it risked the lives of our best and brightest, we have not the time to seek other options. If the ethereal current still flows, we shall carry out Moonbreeder's plan.
That's the spirit. Let's roll the dice.
Gosh, I missed you.
It's better than 50-50 chance, and it probably won't explode.
Oh, it won't explode. It'll just be painless.
It can't be worse than Cortana accidentally teleporting the Master Chief upside down, right?
I mean, I don't know the circumstance in question, but I assume if he was teleported upside down, he successfully made it to the other side and then had to deal with, what was it, 4 tons or 10 tons?
I think 2 tons. But basically, Cortana teleported him using the Halo systems, but she ended up putting his feet on the roof instead of the floor.
Yeah, that would suck. I have already informed Alphino of our plan to recreate the beacon in the manner Moon Brita described. He agreed that despite the inherent danger, it represents our only hope of success. He also said that he wished to meet with you at Snowcloak before proceeding. I expect you will find him waiting for you there when you arrive. I want you to know that I appreciate everything you have done on our behalf, Aurelian, and that I have faith you will return to us, as you always have. I'm not saying this because I expect you to die from, throwing the odds at your life or anything like that, but, in case you do. It was good working with you. When Brita is a brilliant and dedicated scholar, I would not have endorsed her plan were it not so.
Alright. With that,
our progress on the MSQ will be on a halt for another week. People thick and moved again. Gosh, dang it. Alright, Tataru, you're no longer juggling. I shall pray for your safe return, Aurelian. Yours and the others. Thank you. Higiri. Dowari and Hozan are about to take up their posts. It seems even the children are starting to understand the gravity of the situation. I am ready. Hozan, are your preparations complete? My father has agreed to take care of Yozan for me. The children need role models, and we must do whatever is in our power to provide them. Flummy! Over the years, I've learned that it's better to busy yourself with things you can control rather than worry about things you cannot. A hot meal will be waiting for you when you return. Understood?
Buffs it'll give.
Wow! I need to know what kind of buffs you're giving me, Flamine, because I tell you, if you give me just 2 strength, I'm throwing that slop on the floor. Start again! Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I made that joke because I recently went to the Druthers, and one of the NPCs there offers like a whole bunch of meals, and it's like, hey, these offer like different perks to them. So it's like, wonder what Flamine's meal will offer.
Yeah, there are, like, if you ever look at the chef stuff, there's a lot of meals that you can make. They have different ones of, like, I think they have like 2 types of tank meals. They have a lot of different DPS meals. I think healers only have 1 meal, so they have like the least interesting one, but they always get the best thing. They get like hot cocoa and cookies. Man. Just know, all your healers are cracked up on sugar.
They need the extra energy.
Boy, do they.
Just see them downing all the freaking energy drinks.
So many. It falls to you and I, Coltonet, to ensure those Imperial dogs set no foot in the Rising Stones. The tragedy of the Waking Sands must never be repeated. Quite right, Hori, yet I fear we two alone could not resist a full-scale assault. Mayhap we had best draft a plan of evacuation should the worst come to worst. Like, let's just get out of here if we really need to, man. No.
I think there's only one way in or out of this place.
That we're allowed. I think there are other means.
Like, I did see a second door in Vilya's room, but I don't know where that leads.
Probably a, like, study or something. I know they have like a kind of hospital room on the other side there. Guess there are a lot of adventurers who'd have to deal with people showing up. Alright. New Game Plus, turn that off. Bonk. There we go. Alright, that's gonna be the stream ending here. Thank you so much for coming.
Alrighty.
I will catch you again next week as we progress the story of... There's so many fucking stories. I can't even tell you which ones we're gonna progress because I don't know, man. There's so many gosh dang stories. Hopefully next
This one
time
really
we'll
did
involve...
throw like a whole... Yeah, this one did throw like a whole lot of different arcs into one, basically.
No, we've had the starts of it. We're just in the middle of a lot of them.
Yeah. Yeah, next time we'll continue.
Hopefully next time we'll have a little less talk about size differences. One can hope.